Hey, yo.
Keepin It 100 Radio. Kim, what up?
What up, Face?
Della, what up?
What it do?
We in here, man.
You already.
What's really good?
Who we with?
Peter Shoe, what up, though?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm here with my team, my family, my cousin Terry, partner in the book, my Captain Paul, my consigliere, Wayne, and we here.
That's right. That's what's up.
Keepin It 100 Radio.
We don't throw up, we show up.
I know that's right. Yeah.
To the fact.
You already 100.
All day.
So in case you ain't here, he was saying he was dying to be on the show, right?
Yeah.
But he was playing hard to get.
Who's that?
You said. I still got you on live now. You can't deny it.
didn't-
I got your ass
You didn't want me on the
recorded.
show, Kim. You got me now? I've been trying to get on the show for a while.
So why you ain't hit us?
Because you didn't accept
No.
my phone call. You thought I was stalking you.
Hey, yo.
That sounds about right, though. That sounds about right. You know, because like I was
Okay,
saying.
we here, baby. We here now. We live.
Right.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
You already.
Peter Shoe and the crew in the building. What up, though?
Yes, we here.
Yeah, so we had started talking about you playing hard to get, but you
Right.
wasn't playing hard to get back in the 90s.
Nah, we had a whole lot of money then, so we needed a whole lot of women, a whole lot of other things. So, it's different now. We on a budget. They got us grinding. I feel real disrespected that they got us going through that. They don't know who we are.
Right.
Right.
I'm Vic James, bitch.
Yo, and fuck your white couch.
Oh, you're good. You're good. But that is hilarious. But yeah, like I was saying, you was talking about you play hard to get, and you playing hard to get now, but back in the day you had the money, so you had the females. And I read a portion in your book stating that they thought it was because of the money and the power that you were the way you are with the females. But then you said you was broke as shit and still treating the girls like shit.
Yeah, you know I'm Chinese, right?
You're
I
black
got
and
Chinese in me.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what my
so what
you
does
know-
that mean?
You don't know my Chinese name?
No.
Oh Lord.
Hung Long.
Yeah.
So wait.
So because of that, okay.
This is my cousin. His Chinese name too short.
Yo, cuz, he ain't gonna do you like that. Right, look. You are terrible, man.
We having fun.
No,
Every time we come to the
man.
interview, we make sure everybody enjoys himself.
Nah,
My goal
absolutely.
tonight is to get Reverend Al to laugh. If he laughs,
Reverend
then I know we did good.
Al,
Yeah, that's the
Reverend
Reverend.
Al's always gonna
I want to get
laugh.
him to laugh tonight. If he
Right.
say one smile, then we know we did a good job.
That's right.
Last
Exactly.
time he kicked me out.
No, you didn't do nothing.
See how he
blocking
is?
us out.
But he look,
I'm
he
not
laughing.
listening to you.
Smile.
He laughing.
Yeah.
Smile though. As he dumps on me, he smiles. See, I like that. I accept that. That's my man. All right, let's get it. What's going on?
So you tell us. Actually, we got this book called The Peter Shoe Story: The Life of the Party.
Yeah, it's selling like hotcakes all over the world.
Yes, it is.
It's
In case y'all
we getting
don't-
ready to get a movie deal on it. We have a big press conference next Wednesday with all the magazines, all the newspapers all over the world. So catch it. It's gonna be everywhere. TMZ, everybody's gonna be there Wednesday.
That's what's up. And we got the exclusive because I heard some good news. Hold on.
I heard some new. Yeah, share that.
I heard. That's
Yeah.
Divine?
Yeah, he got
That's the
some
wrong
calling out.
motherfucking number, Divine. He just texted me.
Hey,
Yo, I'm
calls
about to
out
fight him.
it's a small world.
But that's how we connected. I am the life.
listen.
Salute to I am the life. too.
Listen, the whole thing is, we getting our just due. It's coming, and we got a big movie deal coming. I'm not going to say with who yet because until we can do the contracts. But we got a deal coming. We got a couple of movie deals coming because I got movie scripts that I wrote, and we got the Life of the Party, which is another issue. So we have a lot going on right now. So we're gonna be back. So everybody that thought we was gonna be left for dead, now we back.
Right.
So in January in 2018.
Oh, it's a wrap, right?
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
We back on top.
That's good.
We're gonna punish the people that didn't want to help us, that should have helped us.
Oh, but that comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So
casting director, so you two can play it.
We help everybody.
20-years.
you damn right.
help
and
we
we
help
in our
everybody.
40s.
I'm a grandma. Don't do that.
I'm gonna cast Alice at 20.
What did you say? You're still drinking 40s. I didn't hear what you said.
Yes, like a mother. OE, St. Ives,
Well,
Crazy
I
Horse.
had one
Don't
time, but
get it
that was my-
twisted. Yeah, I'm still drinking 40s.
So we hit, when we come do an
Before this
interview,
was my shit.
when we come do an interview, we keep it real. So we don't hold nothing back. So whatever you ask us, we're gonna answer. to
Right,
the
so
fullest.
keeping it 100.
That's how we are.
basically what we do.
It don't make no sense when we come up here. We gonna play gunshot. We don't do that.
And we
Right.
appreciate that. So that's why we got you on
I
here.
gotta say one thing. I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
You've
baby.
been home how long?
2 years and 2 months.
2 years. It looked like you adjusted pretty well because it looked like you've been home for a long time. The way you
Right.
21
21 years.
That's what I'm saying. He's like right.
Huh?
Where you been?
In my skin. You want me to get out there? Listen, where you been? I was in the feds. Where you at?
No feds. I've been on the streets.
Okay.
Do jail.
Well, I did the
He
penitentiaries.
was lucky. You was lucky. Right. He
I
was
did
lucky.
all the penitentiaries. I did in the East Coast. On the East Coast, I was mostly on the East Coast and down south. So I did
Okay.
mediums and lows and all that. They tried to kill me in jail. The police.
Yeah, I heard
They
that.
poisoned
We
me.
was
Yeah,
gonna
they
bring
poi-
that up.
I
That
beat
they
the police up.
poisoned
They tried to
you.
poison me. Yeah, they said my team was soft, so I had to whip them.
You said they tried to poison you.
They
Yeah.
tried to tell me. They tried to tell me Terry and Paul and Wayne was soft. I had to whip them, and they jumped and they tried to kill me. Nah, they tried.
But seriously,
That was
yeah,
down
this-
south?
and all jokes aside,
That was
they
in
did.
Pennsylvania with
In
racist area.
Pennsylvania.
And
yeah,
this was
something else.
recently
I don't
before
like
you got
Pennsylvania at all.
out, correct?
Yeah, this
This
was
was recently before, like a
no,
few
this
years.
happened to me in
But you was in a county like
no,
you
these are
said
feds.
feds.
They had
Okay.
they it happened in 2009, but I didn't feel the poison until 2010 because I was a workout fanatic, so I was cut up and everything. So they took all my muscles from me.
Wow.
I'm straight, yeah. But I'm getting them. I'm about
Getting it back?
85% now. I should be good soon.
Okay.
And I got it. As what you're asked, one of you asked me. I mean, one of you said something about how did I readjust and stuff. I got a good family support system, so I got a lot of people that love me, and they made sure I landed. My cousin took care of me my whole bed. And my
So they
captain
made sure
always took care of me.
you picked up where you
My
left
cousin,
off.
yeah,
Type.
my mother passed in March, but they all
sorry to hear.
was playing the sun role while I wasn't there, so she had a good a good
I'm a
foundation
family,
until I got there, and then I got to spend my wishes was answered by the Lord to spend some time with her before she left.
Right.
And
Well, damn,
I
Gina.
wish you stopped passing the liquor around because some people can't handle that liquor. They keep dropping all this.
Damn, Gina.
But anyway, you interrupted our interview here.
Yeah.
So so basically, that was it. So when I came home, they educated me what's going on. Everybody comes. I get visits
Yeah,
like
because I
crazy.
know that's like a big change from doing so much time. Then you come out to how the world is now, and it's like, whoa.
Well, I mean, especially from the
I know,
90s to
yeah.
now. You know what I
90s
mean?
to
That's,
now, like,
I
it's
mean,
been a big
just
change.
being out here and dealing with the changes from us going. Damn, look.
It took him a minute to adjust
course,
to
still.
computers and this and that
And the
all
cell
that.
phones and all of that stuff,
Right.
right?
Wait a minute, I'm still working. What you talking about? Tell the truth. You said we're gonna tell the truth of me. I'm still.
You know, I had a
all I do
feeling.
is text and
Wait,
call.
look, I
keeping
had
it
a
behind
feeling,
it,
though,
right?
It's never easy.
Of
Right,
course not.
right.
That's what I'm saying. And
Yeah,
like,
20, it's never easy.
Right.
You know,
so
I-
you're still
Like,
adjusting.
Take your liberties and
To
your
a certain
freedom
extent.
and take that away from you.
No.
And I had I'm still adjusting, but I had a good young lady. Shout out to Wanda Martinez who took care of me when
That's
I came home and nursed me to where I'm at now. And I almost died twice. I almost died in jail, and I almost died when I came home that year in May.
Oh.
My air supply shut off, and
Cat with 9 lives.
And they all-
Right,
Nah,
right, big
Right.
time. What?
yeah, Paul tested. Paul
Yeah.
tested to see if I had 9 lives. He shot me in my head when I was in the hospital. I still live. So they all came to the hospital to check on me, and Wanda stayed in the hospital with me for that. So I shout out to her because she's a special lady.
That's what's
I love
up.
her to death, and she made sure I was okay and stuck by me, through my whole bit and made sure everything's good. And she's mentioned in the book, even though I changed names and stuff, she's mentioned in the book. But like I said, we had to make adjustments when I was coming home because a lot of things was wrong, and I didn't like a lot of things that went on when I was gone. But when I came home, I got everybody back together. We talking because everybody was separated, so now we back together
Right,
again.
after all them years. Yeah.
Right.
We like Donnie Hathaway and Roberta Flack. We back together again.
Yeah,
that,
and that's
right?
what I was gonna say. That's pretty awesome that you still have a support team. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking about reading the book from when you first got locked up and how you went to the 9 to 5 and all that.
I tried
crack.
it.
Oh, you tried it.
Yeah.
I mean, and you probably would have been content, quote
Yeah.
unquote, because things were working out for you for a minute, right?
Yeah.
But maybe that hustler and that spirit, probably it may have not worked out in the long run. But regardless, compared to how it is
Well, that
now,
was the state bid. That was my state bid. That was the fair bid.
Oh yeah, no. That's what I said in the
bid of
beginning. That was
88.
before, right?
Yeah.
That was before.
And then since they
before you became a party.
They dumped on me, so
The
the
life
most
of
that
the
I dumped
party.
on them. So I said, okay, this is how it's gonna be
He
played.
was always a party guy.
So you was hustling before you did the promoting?
I was hustling during the promotion time.
Oh,
Right.
everything at the same
yeah,
time.
the same time. Well, we
Alright.
we
Well,
doing it
you-
before we did the promoting, but
You was hustling.
we still was doing
Then
it.
you started with the parties.
Yeah, and
That
then
was
we
with the
still was
Key Sweat
hustling.
joint, right? You was still hustling, but
So-
then you also noticed that was making a buzz, so you wanted to continue with your party.
We was still doing. I was trying to get out the game.
Right.
So we gonna get out eventually, but and at that time we was having so much fun. What we doing and we making the money hustling, so we had to do what we had to do.
Exactly.
So let me ask you another question. I'm always sorry.
That's the interview. Go
It's too
ahead.
much pressure. It's too much pressure.
Right.
That's the captain. That's
So what do you think now that you've been home 2.5 years?
2 months.
Okay, so what do you think about the way promoters go about it now than back then when you were doing it? Do you think there's been a change in how they do things nowadays?
Everything's changes. People, kids, the way the kids is growing up now. I mean, everything changes. But I'll give a shout out to my man Rope-a-Dope Carlton, because he was locked up with me and. And when we used to talk in jail, he asked me a lot of advice about parties.
Right.
And he came home, and if you ever been to his parties, he throws nice parties. And it's different than what I used to throw, but he's on a good path because the key is making money.
Right.
So
Right.
he's doing that, and he always he gave me good shout outs since I've been home. Have me come to his parties, give me the VIP things, and there's a few brothers out there, Black and Gold, still rocking. So I know them for a long time. They still rocking. Shout out to them. And Kevin Woodley, from the DJ from Bentley's, that used to be my club. I had it locked down, and he's still doing parties. A shout out to him. So it's I just see it a little different because you had to dress different to come to my parties.
Right,
You
right,
wasn't
right.
coming
You
like
had to
jeans
be,
and hoodies
yo,
and nothing like. You had to come
Minks,
kind of
you had,
you had to come right. So it's
Gators,
a
right?
difference.
Do you
You have
think
to be
about
right.
going back into it? No.
Well, we talked about it, and like I said, I don't make the decision unless I talk to all of them, because we all bosses.
Right.
There's no, everybody think I'm the boss. Nah, we all bosses.
Right, it's
Because
a
that's
team.
the way we taught, and that's the way I teach.
Right.
So all of us is bosses, so they all able to make a decision just in case
Yeah,
something
just in
happened to
case
one of us,
something
the next
happens.
man up.
Somebody has to
So
be able to do that.
I
right?
trust Paul with my life.
You
I
don't have
trust
a
Terry
boss,
with my.
right.
I trust
'Cause
Terry with
y'all
my
all
life. I
bosses.
trust my consigliere with my life.
Right.
They're able to make decisions. Like he had to make all the decisions while I was away.
Mm-hmm.
Paul makes a lot of decisions for us now. Wayne makes a lot of decisions when it comes to these radio interviews. So we have a team, and we sit down and we discuss things, and we feel what is the best avenue for us to go on to achieve what we're trying to get is, and get done. So we always talk about it, and if they feel negative about something, then we'll address
democratic.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. But it has to. You got to be
Right.
careful what you put.
So
I
I
mean,
don't-
everything is your branded right now. You know what I mean?
Even though this is my show,
Mm-hmm.
I still go by the voting system when it comes to us. So
And that's
they tell
what's
me,
up.
it's been times he tell me, and Paul and Mike and Wayne would tell me, "Nah, I don't think it's a good idea." Then I'll back up because I don't want nobody to be uncomfortable with nothing we doing.
Absolutely.
Right.
So what
I
made
wanna-
y'all agree to say, yeah, we gonna fuck with them?
He told us gonna be some food up here.
Oh shit, he lied.
Well, look,
Yeah,
he
I
damn
He
sure
damn
lied.
sure lied.
looked it
You
up,
better
looked it
suck
up.
on that mirror.
The blue almonds turned us on.
Well, you know what? If y'all ever do a Peter Shoe party, I want to come because
you're
heard
gonna
your
buzz.
your buzz in the street is crazy.
We're gonna get one
Yeah,
more.
but to this day, his buzz in the street is crazy.
We gonna-
Everybody
still
when
asking
we
me to do
post,
one.
When we
It's so
post
much
up
fun, though.
Right.
that you was coming on,
Right.
the show, you know how many people started
The sad
inboxing
thing
me?
about his
They was
evolution.
inboxing me like, "Oh, Peter Shoe is on."
Yeah,
I'm like, "Oh, word."
I
like,
was-
all right.
I was in the hospital,
Right.
get on my last leg, and they telling my cousin, "So that means the party's off?"
Disrespectful.
That is some shit that they would say if they used to like
Wait
you.
and see.
Right.
Wait and see.
So I had the tubes all in my throat and everything. I couldn't talk, so I said,
Y'all handle that shit.
maybe. But I'm good.
Just this week,
I'm good.
5 people asked me, "Are y'all gonna have a New Year's Eve party?"
Wow.
We're not doing that no more.
Yeah,
Right.
But you know what?
Because
Y'all
you
got
know what?
buzz, so y'all
Everything
could
is
probably
growth.
bring it
You know
back.
what I'm
We can-
saying?
we-
So,
I
I mean,
could-
you
I
could
could-
easily put it together.
I
Obviously.
could probably
That's
put 100,000 people in the spot,
easy,
but we're not trying
right.
to do that yet. We're going to do that once we get the movie deal done.
and then celebrate.
and these
absolutely.
panties sold. And then, you know.
Yeah, talk about the panties. We got Madonna's
The
panties.
Baja
Oh,
Fante.
Lord.
Well, you know, that's what we came up here for. Because Terry and Paul was like, damn, we need some more panties to sell next month. So
Oh,
we
shit.
figured
So you know
Ain't
what?
no
We should come
Madonna
up with a
building.
panty line. Hello.
We figured we come to you two
Why not?
and you can give us
Panty
some
line.
insight.
We need to do a panty line. Hello.
There you go.
Yeah,
The
bro.
Peter Shoe panty line.
Right.
Woo! Peter
light-
panties.
Hey, Peter's panties. Hey, autograph
Pete,
joint.
wait, Peter Party Panties. Peter Party
Peter
Panties.
Yes.
Right.
And make
Party
them sparkly.
panties.
Make
Don't
them
say
sparkly.
Peter, just call him
Party
panties.
Panties. There's
Yeah.
no,
No,
we
but you
haven't.
gotta
We
put
had
that
some
Peter-
shit going on
No,
here, right?
buy Peter's shoe.
Hello.
Party
Buy Peter-
panties.
By
Peter
Peter's
Shoe.
shoe.
Yeah.
There we
Perfect.
go.
See, the important part is you gotta let them ferment for about 21 years.
Okay, like, that's what we did, yeah, so they can age. So what we do, we put them away.
Nah.
So you wear it one time, the
And that's
sentences, and
it.
we just put them in the safe. And then we
Seal
put
them.
them up for auction.
There you go.
Imagine,
Yo.
we got Kim's joints from 21 years ago.
And she still looks 21.
Yo, you be about 80 years old, we got your joints.
That's somebody's zombie living. Give me my motherfucking check. Give me my portion of that shit.
Come on. Shit.
Nah, but for real,
Right.
we gonna throw one more party at least, but we putting it together. We figuring out. Like I said, it's a group decision. So
Oh, well, let me know. My birthday around the corner.
when's your birthday?
Valentine's Day.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, Valentine's Day. That's a hell of a day. I don't know. I think I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I do one, it'll probably be on my birthday, April.
April?
April
So,
what?
April what?
19th is my birthday.
Okay.
So it's gonna be in that. But we haven't decided. We might make it push it a little farther back, depending on.
It depend. Everything is like we said.
Depending on
timing,
Terry
so-
stop playing around and giving my book money. He holding back, talking about we ain't got none. You know, I checked the books. Yeah, I want to go in there and not. No, I'm just playing.
I'm the publisher. You get his share.
I heard a lot about
When it's
Mr.
time.
Terry. So yeah, what part did you play in this book?
Books and his royalties.
I'm
Yeah,
the
go
publisher.
ahead. Yeah,
Hold on. Excuse me. We're talking to Terry. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Look.
I'm just
He was-
saying.
he was
He's
before you too. Yeah.
I was asking what part did he play in the book because I heard that first of all his face is he's on the cover. So
Yeah, the name of our company is FamIGotYou.com. It's FamIGotYou LLC. I'm the publisher and co-author of the book. Peter wrote an autobiography. I had to, how should I say, dissect it, tear it down, and brought it back to what it is. And
Are you the narrator in the book? Or
I'm
you
the
one?
watcher.
Okay.
That's my name.
Okay, the
guy with the
watcher.
sunglasses on in the book, that's me.
Okay.
If you don't have my money, he's gonna be the ex-watcher.
I got backup.
Paul wants his royalties.
Yeah, and as you can see, the book is hot. It's like a drug.
Yeah.
Once you start reading it, especially if you can
Yo,
identify
I
with it,
laughed
you don't
so
wanna put
many
it down.
times in this book. Like
I
yo.
need a copy.
And
'cause
then
I'm like, I got the ring.
got you. Got
Yeah,
you.
look, you want a copy too,
We got a
right?
couple copies right now.
Yes, I need a copy of that.
Timing. I know. We briefly.
I know she told me all week, like, we got to share the book. I'm like,
Oh, you got one.
It's
No,
not,
it was just timing.
not
It was
Christmas,
like
but-
I'm busy and she was busy, and then we couldn't get. Yes. Thank you.
enjoy it. And
Thank you
anybody,
very much.
hold on.
anybody
I need
else-
mine's autograph. Somebody pull
Right.
out a pen.
I need $20 for both of you.
What? Wait a minute now.
Listen, we got this shit on video. Fuck
we gonna-
that
okay.
shit.
Control.
There you go.
I got something important to say.
Go
Excuse me, ladies, I got something important to say.
ahead, Terry.
If anybody's interested in the book,
Hold on.
if anyone,
Hold on. Hello.
If anyone is interested in the
How
book,
can they buy it?
they could get it on FamIGotYou.com. They could go to Amazon.com. They could go to iTunes. They could go to Nookbooks. They could just go to the internet, type Peter Shoe's name in it, and find the spot.
Right, exactly.
You know?
And
It's
let
so
me tell
easy
y'all,
to get
real
this
talk,
book.
if y'all not
Ready
listening,
for you.
the life of the party, the Peter Shoe story, I promise you'll be entertained throughout the whole thing. I laughed. I mean, I even got choked up during the situation. It's real. You can definitely relate to it. So,
When you got choked up?
Definitely.
When I shot Terry in his leg for not giving me my money?
yeah. Terry, he needs to give him his money. So, they'll talk about it. They'll talk about it and what they got to do with that. But yeah, like I was saying, there was a part in the book where JoJo and your cousin Reggie, and again names were changed. So
I gotta remember all this. Go ahead.
oh gosh, JoJo and your cousin Reggie. The situation was that JoJo was accused of stealing some money from you. Yeah. So whoever was fucking him up, he was about to be a done deal, that situation, and then come to find out it was actually your cousin Reggie. Yeah. So then your partner, and I'm not sure which one. Is there anybody here? Okay.
Don't point no fingers.
I'm not. I say I'm not sure. I'm just saying your partner, one of your peoples, has stopped the situation from it escalating to where you were feeling really, you were contemplating about your life, when the drug game and your family, and dealing with them situations. So with the reality of that, the game versus the fame, that's what I'm going to say. Explain how you felt at that moment and where was your head at? Like, talk about this situation, because that's a deep situation.
You sound like a therapist.
Right.
Well,
sorry.
the person that stopped me from having him eliminated was, he's still locked up. He coming home soon, though. I don't want to say his name, though, but that's one of my partners.
Okay.
And shout out to all my people, Chaz, Big D, and D Nice. Those are my peoples in my family. And shout out to Just and Hit and all of them, Underwood, Guy Fisher. Shout out to all them brothers that's peoples. And the Lynch Mob from the Bronx, the Lynch Mob from Manhattan, Whitetail, Ski and them, Pure Energy and them. There's so many. I might forget some people, but the 10% Ice and them from the Boy George case. These are all my people. We are all family. That's why we call ourselves the 10%. The ones that don't tell, the ones that stand up and own their own, hold their own weight. So shout out to all them. But anyway, back to the script. He taught me out of it, and he made a decision. Like I said, and me being the so-called boss, right? He made the decision without confiding with me, and I was kind of upset at the beginning of it, but he made the right decision. And
yeah, because you was feeling really bummed out about it.
With me back in the day, business is business. So
right.
If somebody's in violation, whatever happens to happen.
It don't matter, cousin, or exactly, right. So, but it still hurts you because this is what I'm saying. It still hurts you. So you have to. You're dealing with your emotions, but you're dealing with the facts and the rules and of the street game.
Well, I have people that just deal with loyalty, and when I have to talk something like that, and I let Paul know, Paul's not gonna accept the. We don't care if the family members is involved. He said loyalty over
basically,
so,
right.
Paul is gonna get in the ass. Bottom line. So that's just how it is. So my thing is this. Situations happen in life, and sometimes it becomes sad. But you have to remember that the other side of it. Why would somebody steal from you when they can get anything they want?
Exactly.
So
But now, from what we both read, as far as that part, he was also doing drugs. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, getting high.
That don't make it any easier, or doesn't make it right. But I'm just saying, we're just elaborating on the situation, huh? Right.
Well, see, I used to back in the day. I used to sniff coke, but I never robbed my people.
Right. Exactly.
I rob everybody
else. Some people can do what they need to do and party and still, and some people don't have exactly. Regardless of what you do in your life.
So I guess when it came to you, it's more like, well, he ain't give a fuck, so why should I?
Well, we have commandments.
Right.
So, I'm going to give you a few of them. We don't mess with nobody's main girl. Like, I would never talk to Paul's main girl. His when he was locked up, his girl used to come make sure that I have something for him, and I see his daughter and stuff like that, but that's my man's main girl.
Right.
I would never try to talk to her.
Right.
Terry's main girl would never try to talk to her. Wayne's main girl would never try to talk to him.
Right.
And they wouldn't do it with me. I trust them with my life, my money, and my women. Because that's my woman. But that's
hold on. We're going to talk about that later. Go ahead.
The other girls on that list, the other girls on the list, they can talk to you because that's open game. But your main girl.
But you already know, right? Ain't no
stealing from us, no cheating, no
biz on
envious.
that.
We don't have that in
right.
us.
Nah, I've noticed reading through, your book again as we keep talking about it. But I mean, just overall, like, you guys had a close connect. And I mean, look at y'all to this day. You understand? Years of bondage and trust and honesty and loyalty. And though you had to face them other realities of.
And we have a whole bunch of people that that didn't come. We have more of us.
But it's still early. What time is it? It's still earlier. They still come.
No, but you
said
told
it maybe.
No, but you told me that we could only have. You told me it was kind of small, so I didn't tell everybody to come.
Well, because last time when I said I wanted to have like 8 people, I got in trouble. So I didn't want to really get in trouble. So I was making sure.
So
I also want everybody to be comfortable at the same time. Oh, I know. Trust. Come on now. Listen, that's not. I know that.
He's the smallest one.
I know that. I was just trying to be respectful.
All right. So this is family.
Yeah.
Blood family?
We all family.
No, I'm saying blood family.
Blood family.
He blood family or just?
No, not blood family.
Okay.
But family, right.
All right, so y'all go
we know each other for 40 years.
40 years. Okay. All right.
Family, that's right. Exactly.
Since 5 years old, so I know what you mean. That's fams, yeah.
My mother loved them.
I know that's right.
My mother loved them.
You look at the definition of family.
It doesn't write anything about blood, right?
No, if you notice if you read my posts and stuff, and all our posts and Facebook and Instagram, my family is my people.
Right.
My family's not like what you call the immediate family. These are all my immediate family. The ones that's been through
do you dirty before you.
My family. My family.
Because you don't pick your family, your blood family, but you do pick your loyal family. You understand?
Right.
That's a word that needs to be touched. The loyalty is
a lot of people
it's a 60s.
throw it out there,
Me,
but they don't really understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's how you was brought up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And with us, it's always been that way.
That's
and
what's up.
Pete know I'm a no-nonsense person.
Right.
I'll tell him in a minute, Pete, I don't think you should mess with that person.
Right.
But you gotta swim.
He gonna do what he want to do regardless,
Right.
but he may take heed to what you said at the end of the day. Like, okay, hold on.
Right.
Well, you did that? Yeah, I know my brother said.
Everybody has to make their final decision on themselves because you have to be able to live it. I don't like people that follow people because then if they fall off the cliff, you fall with them.
Right.
You have to make your own decision. This way, if we made the decision to do something, we get locked up. Nobody can cry. And say,
Right.
Oh, it was Peter. No. You made the
You
decision
did,
too.
right.
So we all doing this time, But fortunately, I did the time by myself. My whole crew stayed home.
But you had somebody that look out for you.
Right.
He did.
Yeah,
Was that cousin Terry?
Why would I bring my people into something like that and always come to jail?
Right.
And then nobody's going to look out for nobody. We all messed up.
Right.
So I take my weight. I make my decision. I take my weight. Everybody told me don't go that day. I still went.
I know
That's
because
right.
when that situation happened, I forgot what's the character's name, but you was like saying you was in the church or whatever. You could have talked to him, and you had went to the trial and saying that he had nothing to do with it. He didn't know, and your man got freed and stuff. But they were saying not to say that, right?
She did her homework.
Yeah.
Look at all the notes. Look at all the notes. Got a notebook over there.
You're damn right. You're damn right.
Yes, I did do
I
that.
feel them. I feel every one of them.
She did her homework though. She did her
No,
homework.
I feel them.
Yeah,
the
I got the kid off the case that was in the car with me,
Right.
and he didn't really do nothing for me since I was away. But I mean that's on him. But I made sure he was off the case. I told him he don't know nothing, and I'm gonna testify because in the court of law, if I'm gonna testify for my co-defendant, they have to serve it the trials. He can't be on the same trial with me because I'm a witness to his case. So when I said I was gonna take the weight. And the lawyers was mad. They said, "You crazy? They're gonna come at you hard." Because they were trying to give me 45 years at first. So that would have killed me. But anyway, I said, "Nah, I can't do it." So I got him off the case, And then 9 years later, they tried to come at me. That's not in the book, but they try to come at me and get me to probably get me on the case or whatever, somebody else. And I went down there and testified on his behalf. And say, nah, he didn't kill nobody. I'm the killer. He didn't sell drugs. I'm doing it. I did that, and that's.
So you took the rap.
But that's.
Yeah,
I
always
that's
take the rap.
what.
I always take the rap. I don't let
Right.
nobody else go.
Right.
I mean, it ain't that. How you say it?
RNS.
It ain't that. It ain't that. It ain't that I want to go to jail and I can do it. No, because I was
But it
stressed
is.
out every day.
You understand what it is.
But I understand of being a man. And
Right.
if you do things, you own up to
what you do.
right.
Exactly.
And you don't bring everybody else in. You
Right.
do your time.
That's
Right.
a fact.
So these guys out here that's running around telling
That's snitching.
the guys
yeah.
is telling on everybody and they don't care about
A
their
lot
kids,
of people don't get it.
they don't care about their kids or nothing like that. I care. So I'm never gonna be in that organization, the Rat Patrol.
But you know what? That's appreciated, and hearing that come from you, that's appreciated because a lot of people come to our country. I don't want to say it like that, but they fucking up the game because it's a lot of shit that the way we grew up in the 80s, the 90s, even maybe in the 70s. I was born in the 70s, so like the 80s, the 90s, even the 2000s, like we all are raised a certain way. They come in, they fuck up the game, all the snitching, all this. Like, what y'all doing? Like, where'd that come from?
Because they soft. I don't care if they was killers in the street. They was tough guys. They soft when it comes to loyalty. They soft when it comes to owning their own weight. Right. You know, they make his lame excuses like, oh, he was
like they want to be hood. They want to be.
He was hitting my girl, or he didn't get me no lawyer, or he owed me some money. That's no reason to tell on nobody.
Let me tell you,
you had to know that in the street.
Right. And I know chicks harder than dudes. It's dudes in these streets nowadays that it's chicks harder than them. Chicks that won't say shit, taking it to the grave. And you got dudes over here crying over like, oh no, you know what I mean? I don't have time for that, but I really appreciate that real dudes is in front of me.
If these dudes don't come around me, and they know me, then you know something's up with them, because it's not a real man in the world that knows me. Right. That's a stand-up brother. Is not gonna come. They holler at me all day long. I get calls, come by the crib, hang out with me, you know, and I don't come out, but they'll come just to see if I'm all right. You know,
and that's how
and that's a shout out to all of them, all them brothers, you know. Because when I was in the hospital, they thought I was some kind of celebrity because everybody was coming to the hospital to see me, you know, hundreds and hundreds of people at a time. And it was like, who is this guy?
Love.
You know, so, you know, it's if you showed love and loyalty and realness, you're going to get that back.
That's what I was going to say. Like, you always already had that. And we're not going to say you a celebrity, but you are a person.
I'm a ghetto superstar.
Yeah. You know, the life of the party.
Don't let it go to
the
your
life
head.
of the party. Right.
Ghetto superstar.
We need to play that
That
shit.
is what you are. Hey.
And we go on each other. From one corner to another.
Hey, all right.
Yeah. So, but I mean, everything that you've done, you know, again, taking care of your family, your friends, and all of that. So that's why you are, and that's why you still have the love. No matter if it was 20, 30 years when you came home, you still gonna have, whether it's 1 to 4, I ain't gonna say 20, but you may still have them other scatters who do still, you know, support you and do what you do. But to have this right here,
it makes me feel
this
so
right
good.
here,
Though. It makes me feel so good when the younger brothers come up to me and they be like, "Yo, I want to shake your hand."
Right.
Yeah, they salute me, and you know, on Instagram, Facebook, or in person, and you know that makes me feel good because the rats can't do that.
Right.
They
you
can't
already
get that.
know.
So they can't get no salutes. They can't get no what you go. They give these lame excuses. You know, they talk about, you know, reasons they did things or try to keep us from get where we want to get, because I know the rats be trying to stop us from getting.
Oh, you already know that.
You
Come
know,
on.
Oh, you don't want to deal with
Peter
shoe
back. Like, hold up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Hold on.
They're gonna try to press you.
No matter how long.
Yeah. We ain't doing none of that. We on some legit stuff.
Right.
We retired gangsters. We don't carry no guns or nothing no more.
Home cooked meals.
I know that's right.
Home-cooked
Yeah. And I'm sorry. I don't know who told you that.
Wait, hold on.
I know. I think there's a stove out there, but we was not cooking.
Why am I hungry?
Yeah. You don't see how big that motherfucker is, and why am I hungry? You don't, hold on, I was just gonna say, do you not see how big he is? Did she really just ask? She really just said, "Why are you hungry?" Look. Yeah. Why are you hungry? You asked a black man that shit. Hold up, Della. No, I'm putting you on blast, my nigga.
Slurped the stuffing out of the chicken.
Oh, he was that hungry?
Wait, no, that's what he
The
said.
fuck? No, Peter the one who be slurping the stuffing out the chicken.
Wait a minute. He don't even like the way that sounds.
Oh, what part of the game is that? Hey, Al, what you been telling these ladies?
No, it's your book, my man. It ain't got nothing to do. Look.
You gotta read the book.
You put it out there, look.
You in that book for that? Yeah.
The book was names have changed. That might have been
Nah.
you. Put my name.
No.
Going back to the book, let's talk about this little
You wanna be known for it.
pop star.
Bro, she got pages of questions.
Yes.
Nah, they give her no VD. Where you get that? No, I'm just playing.
Oh, shit.
Well, look, you see,
Wait a
look,
minute.
we gonna take no, but look, I'll tell you another part later and shit, right?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Run that.
Okay, we got something on y'all too. Put the paper on.
Listen.
Video, Pete.
I'm
Go to the
41.
Go to videotapes. My fellas, go to videotapes.
Hold on.
Hey, I seen you.
No.
Lust and what's the other one? What's the ones in the
They were
Bronx?
still, yeah, they were still
What's
in
the
the
ones in
parking
the
lot.
Where in the Bronx y'all
Somebody
from?
give them that fake ID to get in.
Like a motherfucker.
They from Harlem.
I'm from Harlem.
Sin City. No,
USA.
Sin City.
You could have gave me something better than that shit. Look.
Yeah, Sin
No,
City.
forget it.
I don't know the names. I don't know the names.
Nuh-uh.
What part of the Bronx y'all from?
South Bronx.
South
Bronx.
Forest, right?
Forest?
Forest?
Hunts Point. Hunts Point.
Oh, Hunts Point?
Yeah.
Get
Hunts
out of here,
Point.
for real.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all nasty. Y'all was going to the GOAT.
Yeah.
Y'all was going to the GOAT back in the day.
The
The Wedge. What was the other one? The Golden Lady?
Yeah.
The Golden Lady?
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Just give
nasty.
up. Get him on spot.
It was a charter school now.
We from the Bronx, so we already know the spots.
South Bronx.
We was around for, before the fever, what was that? The Devil's
The
Nest?
Devil's Nest.
There you go.
All of that, yes.
I
So
remember
yes,
that.
we are a little younger than you, but you know,
371.
we are familiar with some
Yes.
shit.
I'm
Watch
on
it
that.
now you're messing around.
What?
Who?
Devil's End.
That was on 158th and Broadway.
Oh no, I ain't fuck
we
with
wasn't that
Broadway.
older than-
Only time I
we
went to
wasn't older
Broadway
than
was to
us
get some weed and maybe something
Devil's
else, but we ain't gonna
Nest.
talk about that, huh?
The Devil's
Yes,
Nest is where the
absolutely.
fever was at.
In the Bronx.
No,
On
not
Tremont Avenue in
Yeah.
Webster. Remember it was right there?
That was for the camera.
It was right on
My
that
man.
little slant right there. Yeah, that little bend right there.
Yeah.
The Devil's Nest. And then it became the
Yo,
fever.
first time I went to Devil's Nest, I was 14. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yo, we didn't need
And
that.
no, I know.
Speaking of spots,
Right.
you know.
I used to be in
And the
Atlanta,
Jungle
Jordan.
Brothers was in there. Yeah, that was the first
The
night.
Jungle Brothers?
Yeah.
used
Shout
to
out
go
to
there
Sammy
with Fat
B.
Joe.
DJ.
Shout out to
That's
all-
my
Yeah.
people.
Shout out to the Violators.
Yeah, shout out to the Violators. That's
Violators
my
is
family.
my
Yes.
niggas, yeah.
Shout out to Red Alert, my man.
Oh,
Red
Red
Alert,
Alert.
yes.
First one I ever made.
Indeed.
He
I
just
made
had a
Make It
birthday.
Tux. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't attend it, but
Oh, he had
I
10
love Red Alert.
Red Alert has 10 birthdays every year, or
Yeah.
maybe 20.
Oh, please.
Good.
You celebrate with him every year. What is you
I know,
talking
but
about?
I'm just saying, I ain't talking about me. I'm
How
just
you got
saying
10?
Red Alert has 10 birthday parties,
Oh,
if not
wow.
20, every year.
Good
But
people.
salute to Red
I
Alert.
know
It's
Red Alert.
Sagittarius.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's a
Yeah, it's good people.
Ralph
Yes.
McDaniels, too. That's my
Good
dude.
people. Shout out to Ralph.
Ralph,
I
yes.
used to do
Uncle
many
Ralph.
video music box with him.
Yes.
We seen the Spanish brother last week. The one that was with him.
What was his
what's
name?
Baú or something?
No. What's his name?
I forgot his name.
The chubby dude?
Oh, no. He talking about
He
something
throw
else.
parties at that comedy shows now. What's his name?
Oh, Mike Cool Mike Ski. No, not Cool Mike Ski.
Royal Coach.
Some joint like Royal Coach. He was up there.
Not talking about Cool Mike Ski? No.
Nah, Spanish
The
brother.
joint
He,
over there about with the
Cool Mike
hotel
Ski.
shit?
no, Royal.
No, don't do that. Don't
No,
do
it's a
that.
big guy.
Coach. Yeah, she's still at the strip joint. Look. That's that. Look at that hair, though.
Don't mention by the hospital. Can you mention by the hospital at least?
Look, was the hospital over
Say
there?
it's by
I
the
didn't even know it was a hospital over there.
hospital.
Look,
Pour the paperwork out on. We got it. Yeah, you know, but
the good old days.
yeah, we had fun back in the day. Me
We
and
did
Red go
too.
way back. You know, he'll tell you I was the first one ever making wear a tuxedo. You know, the Violators always been my people. You know, all of them. So
What-
I got love for them too.
What's your best memory of back in the day? Like,
Best memory.
yeah. Like a throwback.
What we talking about? Like, are we talking about?
Anything. A
Anything.
jam,
Whether
a
it was
party,
the
a
drug
club.
game, the party, the
Best
women.
memories, like when you had the best time
or
of your life.
even.
Yeah, I can't.
Too many?
That's too rough for me. I can't.
Yeah.
There's so
You
many.
know what?
He had a
Nothing
lot.
stands
He had
out.
a lot.
Nothing stands out.
So let me just ask, because I wanted to ask. Rest in peace to your mom. You know, much salute to her. I know you guys had a close relationship.
Her birthday was November 16th.
Oh,
she just passed.
okay. That's what's
birthday
up.
to her.
Yes, because she's still around. She still got you. That's why you hear from the strength of her, and you know, from the strength of yourself. But so where was I going with this shit?
I don't know.
You got it.
I know.
You got it on paper.
Right. Look.
Read your notes.
Let.
Read
So,
your
shout out
notes,
to
lady.
your mama. You know what I'm saying? Look, no, you're gonna go into somewhere else because I don't know. I don't know, you know, but just salute to you, and I know that you guys had a close relationship, and in regards to that, how I wanted to ask you your relationship to other women. Why were we going different? Yeah. Why were you such a player to the women when you had such a close relationship to your mother? Besides you having the money and the fame, you stated that even if you was broke, you was treating women like shit.
You sound like therapy, man.
Hey, listen.
Well,
listen,
you know,
listen. This is an interview. This is
But that's
different.
a good
You got the
question,
women
though.
on the other
Because
side,
we're women and
I'm
we're
just
like,
asking.
no.
I have a lot of.
I wasn't treating them.
listeners.
I wasn't treating them like shit. So don't get it twisted.
Okay.
Right.
Because they get everything when they want. I take care of them. But what if you call cheating on them, treating them like shit? Then
Okay.
I was
I'm
guilty.
going from the words that I read.
I was guilty.
I'm not
then.
saying.
I
I'm
was-
not saying from
all
my
right,
perspective.
but I was
That's what
guilty.
you were doing.
Why you put that in there, Terry? No.
That's one of the times
That's
the names were
yeah.
changed.
Look,
Oh,
I'm
the names
going
were changed.
literally
That
from the
wasn't me.
words.
That wasn't
I'm
me.
literally going from the words that I read. I
Matter
don't
of fact-
never put nobody's words in their mouth.
Names
You
are changed.
understand? I'm
Right.
telling you off of facts that
No,
I've
but
read.
I
So,
mean, if you want to call cheating me shitting on them, then I mean I got to wear that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to call me cheating on them, but me taking care of them, paying their bills and taking them out and
No,
buying them
obviously
clothes
they
and
loved
everything,
you.
So
Yeah.
then I mean. It evens out.
it's not
a
me
game.
what I'm
It's a-
calling. I'm just saying
No,
like
when I was young, yes, you are, Kim. Because
What I
remember,
read
remember
and
we-
what I heard.
I remember when I tried to talk to you. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, so you know, I mean, my girl tells me that now, you know, because she caught me cheating on the phone. But the whole thing is, my thing
You
is
was
this.
liking all them booty videos.
I ain't
What you
around on
mean,
the
this
phone.
day and age?
Yeah, I
You
still.
still
Come
cheating,
on,
Peter?
come on, Peter.
Look, you
grown
see, I
folk
call you
now.
Peter.
Listen.
Peter.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Shoe.
I was wrong. I'm a dirty old man. What can I say? I was wrong.
Come on, but you was wrong. So what are you still doing now? Have
He's
you
still
not
learning.
changed since?
All right.
It's been
So wait,
21
wait.
years.
For real,
It's
for
been
real.
21
Wait,
years.
Right. I
See,
get it,
and
and
this-
I get it. I
Still
get it, but
learning.
listen,
Hold on.
if you were still learning, you had 21 years to put some shit together, right? Everything that you've been through, everything that we read, everything that we felt, everything that we heard, you also are feeling and dealing with them shits yourself. So, 21 years, I know no women, you're dealing with men. When you come home, are you still looking to be Peter, the pussy eater, you know, or are you looking to be, yeah, are you looking to make,
Oh, no, her name was changed. That wasn't me.
Yeah.
Nah, but
Let me
listen.
or
I'll
are
give
you looking to do something else right now with your life? Like,
Well, you know-
what do you
My
want
thi-
right now? What do you want?
You know,
Because I've heard you say, I want this relationship. I want this relationship with this one. What do
but
you
the
want,
whole
Peter?
thing, the whole thing is
Tell my
like,
lady friends.
the whole thing when it comes to relationships, right? They're rough right now.
I know.
And you know,
No.
And most- but
that's
everybody.
not-
Just listen. The women always blame the men for everything, but the women, a lot of things. Let me finish.
No,
This
go
is my-
ahead. No,
a
you're
lot
right.
A lot of things
because
women do make a man do it. You know, like neglection. You know, certain
Now,
things.
hold
No. But I'm talking
Hold
about.
on, right? Look,
you won't
even
let- you
cousin
won't let-
Terry.
You won't let me
even
answer the
cousin
question.
Terry, no, go
Terry
ahead.
sabotaged my book. So let me tell you what went on. Let me tell you what really went on though. But listen, me cheating. If I'm sexually doing something to somebody, but I didn't do that. Me having
We're about to go into that. Okay,
no, I'm
go
not
ahead.
talking about now,
After
not before. I'm
okay,
talking about
now.
flirting,
Okay, now.
flirting on the phone.
Right.
That ain't, you know. If they wouldn't say that's a form of cheating, then I gotta wear that. But
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't, you know, I didn't do nothing physical.
Right.
It
right.
was just like, you know.
That's
what's
just
up,
recent. Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
So
Well-
I wore that. But back in the day,
Back in the day.
you know, it was a privilege for me. It was a privilege for them
Right.
because
And
You was young,
And
you was
listen,
turning up with your
right.
mans. That's what y'all was doing. I get it.
Back in
My
the day,
thing
we was
is- it
playing.
it just
All right,
is
could I-
what it was.
let me
Right.
ask you something, though.
The women accepted it, and the women dealt with it. So look, he's gonna take care of me. All right, he fucking did it. He doing this. I'ma deal with that, right?
Players
But
play.
you had a situation to where with Miss Teresa. Do you remember who Teresa is? Because they changed the names, right?
that was
So,
Terry's good.
Take a generic treatment.
Let me no.
start pleading
But let me
the
ask the question.
All these
No,
questions,
all
I'm
jokes aside.
getting
All
hungry.
jokes aside.
I'm getting hungry with the food.
Hello.
All right,
Okay,
like
that's
no
how my
serious.
people-
Like my thing is, all right, the word loyalty. Why does to certain men it only applies to their mans, and it don't look to me? Loyalty applied to my chicks. I don't want to say my bitches. Well, yeah, my bitches. Fuck it.
Right.
That applied to my bitches, and that applied to my dude, and that applied to anybody I
children
fucks with
and
that
everybody,
that I
right. Mm-hmm.
fuck with hard. Loyalty to me means all around the book. Like I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh, loyalty is everything. I'm gonna pop all that loyalty shit but then I'm gonna cheat on my man. Like, no, loyalty is loyalty. I'm holding my dude down. I'm gonna hold my chicks down. I'm gonna do all. Why men don't see it like that? Men is loyal to each other, but they ain't loyal to their chicks. Why is that? I don't understand it.
Well, Greg, take
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
Take it,
look,
baby.
take it.
Right.
Go ahead. No, for real, seriously.
No, honestly,
Yes,
you know what
right.
loyalty is a chosen few. That's exactly what it is.
And should not your main chick be loyal? You not being loyal to her?
If that's the chosen one, yes.
Right.
It is. Listen to me. From this day on, you could be loyal to me. I just met you.
But if we vibe and I
40
fucks
listen
with
to
you, I
me,
fucks with you.
20 years ago, who's to say what it would have been?
Right.
Right? So that's what I mean by chosen few. You see, amongst our crew, we know that we can go in the house and sit down with us and talk.
But you're
And
telling
know-
me that you couldn't understand that with your main
With your woman?
No. The main woman has nothing to do when you put the clique together. What you instill in her is between you and her to make her loyal. So if you the type that rip and run,
But what if she's already loyal? How you gonna make someone loyal?
No.
Hold on, because I'm about to get him.
Listen to
I
me.
got this. I'm about to chew you up. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Listen, if you have the rip and run gene, can't nobody make you loyal. If
no-
you have
right.
the rip and run gene and the party gene and the hangout gene, can't nobody make you loyal. You gotta do it on your own.
Okay.
So you can't take a person like him who's in the limelight and expect for him like I gotta be the one. When
All
the
right.
choices are so many.
Well, let me say this.
All right.
All right.
Why
We
you
not.
say me? You cheated.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm about to say.
Look,
Wait. This is.
He put it on.
We not talking about.
didn't.
All right. We talking about. Hold on.
No, I
We
didn't.
talking about every man individually.
trying to
Every
put that
man
on me.
individually.
I'm still hard to
You
this
your own
day.
man.
And no,
True
I
or not?
don't.
You're your own man.
My-
You your own man. True or not? So my thing is, you loyal to your man's, right?
He said you don't lie good.
Hold on. So you all are your own man.
whoa.
Just joking. Don't do nothing.
Look, you all are your own man. True or not?
Yeah.
All right. So my thing is, outside of your man's, you shout loyalty to your man's, and they shout loyalty back. That's why y'all fucks with each other. Y'all tight. Y'all believers of whatever it is. Whatever. All right. But when it comes to your woman, right? You chose her because she was loyal, right? You choose. Everybody chooses their woman because they're loyal.
I chose it.
So why is
I
it
chose
that-
because the coochie was good.
You play too
So
much.
that
You
all
play
right.
too much.
So hold on. Let's
No,
talk
he don't
about-
mean that. He ain't playing.
We about
He
to
ain't
take. What
playing.
time is it?
So
She
What
wants
time
the
is it?
loyalty
What
shout
time is
out.
it?
No,
What time
my
is
thing.
it?
No,
We gotta switch it up.
my thing is, if
No,
we
ain't
ain't
gonna
chose
say-
a woman
I
because she's
know.
loyal, she's obviously choosing you because she think you're
No.
loyal.
but that's
Hold
okay.
on. This
That's
ain't
me and
this.
you.
No.
This ain't for that because
Why-
what y'all
why
gonna do
do I
is
have to
debate
shut
back
up?
and forth
No,
about
no,
that
no,
is
we're
the
not.
situation.
We about to go into a
No,
break.
but let me explain
we
something
gonna-
before you go
yeah,
to the
hold
break, right? Everybody's gonna think they're right when it
Right.
comes to this. So
Absolutely.
we'll be here to tomorrow. Al
No.
gonna get mad.
That's why we switching it out. That's why we
Al
about
gonna
to
get
switch
mad
it out.
because
We
you
gonna
can't-
get back to this
You can't
book.
go to that relationship thing because that's a deep conversation, and we both all have our opinions on it, and we both been
Absolutely.
Right.
been stabbed or hurt by
Right.
certain situations. So
But we grown at it.
So
But I'm
something is
coming
gonna
on
be
here-
more
This day-
emotional,
day and
right?
age,
I'm
So
coming
we
on
shouldn't
here
be
to
none of that.
apologize to everybody that I treated wrong.
And we
Oh, that
appreciate
was-
that.
Y'all
We
heard
appreciate
that? He apologized.
Peter Sue apologized.
That's
If
what's
you felt
And
I
we-
did you wrong,
Right.
back in
If
the day, whatever.
Right.
If y'all felt.
If you felt that, then call Paul's number. and
Hey,
talk- and
yeah,
Paul-
what's the number?
Oh,
Hold
just
on.
call
Hold up.
347-708-0216.
Let's go to a break, DJ Face. Come
And-
on,
and
baby.
Please make them calls while I'm not here.
Why you on break?
We on break? That's my man Lazarus. That's one of my nephews.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
When I think about you, baby, I want you here. I wanna put my arms around you.
Honeys looking for a man in with a lot of money, bottles in their hand and short shirts. Honeys trying to show that slow lined up, trying to get through the velvet rope. Cause over here when the jams drop, everybody bug. Standing on the couches like this side club. Got the Bacardi and Cristal mixing too. Knowing in the morning I'ma feel the blues, but the jams keep dropping and the drinks keep coming and the girls keep talking to me. I mean straight popping, everybody jumping, making it hard for me to leave.
All you gotta do is call me and I'll come running to where the party at. I keep a fat in a backpack, know what's happening in every city I'm rapping in. If it's a after splash, I'm the last cat in. Kitten purring, tight like Virgin gin like snow flurring. The party begins when the slurping ends. You do me, I do you. Spend a night with boo boo. Let's have a private party for two, but it's gotta be bumping in order for me to get cool. Run to the border for Colombians. Study horticulture, my green thumb, keep them. Gotcha Baker Swiss done. I freak until I peak at number one.
Another shot of Henny. I hear the apple martini happen to help plenty. Mommy, been not key. The party's over here. Hustlers, gangsters, thugs is over here. Now get with us. We true ballers like the Sixers. We all hopping out of sixes. Mine's is black, Jermaine's is champagne, jagged edge. The blue, platinum, pearl, white, and green. What a sight to be seen. So, that's the crew. I thought you knew it's a beautiful thing. I mean, it's nothing like us, it's true. The sun could retire if the rocks we got any brighter. Once I'm in the game that I kick begin, my nickname is ESPN. Now if your jewels is blue and your goose is gray, send the OJ and let's party away.
This little cat guy, girls cat guy, flow, fill up in the party, snook in the back door. I don't mean no harm, I just heard it was rock. Let me party with you till the cops come knocking. I'm trying to see what all the fuss about. Bounce a little bit before they put me out. I'm like the sun, this little homie got big cat girls 21, wishing they was 14. That's the effect that this phenom bout. We see when I do it like this for TV. They might come close, but you and not both. No, they can't see me. I'm a so deaf representative. Young in the game, they was born to live. And we do what we do. We don't talk no smack. And we always know where the party at. Yeah.
I butt dialed y'all.
Man, she can't even be on
Hey.
time, man.
Keep it on the radio.
Keep it 100.
Kim Gullick Seabrook.
Hey yo, what up?
The stylist. That's a cool thing.
Don't hang up again.
Keeping it 100 with Kim and Della. Who's on the line?
Hey yo.
Hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
Hello.
Four chicken wing, papa.
Okay, so I think they hung up again.
No. Four
They
chicken
on the
wing.
line?
Four chicken
Keeping
wing.
it 100 with Kim and Della. Who's on the line?
You order 2 fried rice,
Right.
1 egg roll.
Oh, he could do it. Damn. Duh. I should have just let you do that shit.
$48.17.
I ain't paying for that shit.
Drop it off at
Go ahead.
455.
You order shit, you pay for shit.
You order shit, you pay for shit. Poor Gimbal. All right, let's get it. I'm here.
All right. So we gonna go back into the book.
All right, they're gonna stop playing.
That's
Answer that.
That's divine.
Keeping it 100 with Kim and Della. Who's on the line? Hello.
It's probably not going through.
All right, y'all, come on. Stop calling
gotta
if y'all
be
ain't
yours.
going to talk.
It's got to be yours. Something ain't going through on the thing.
All right.
It's got to be your machinery.
Why you always got to blame it on us, huh?
My mistake.
See?
Say what?
Come on.
That was you?
See, that's your man.
Right,
Blaming it on us.
You knocked the thing off?
He did that.
Okay, what's up? Let's go to the next page.
Oh,
You got the
Madonna. Let's go into Madonna.
Madonna's here?
It's about to get real.
Ching.
All right, so we heard there was an issue with the drawers, and now you got the drawers back. Talk to us.
Yes, I have her drawers again.
He said, I have her drawers. All right, so what was the whole situation from the beginning? Once you got her drawers, what happened?
Wait, I'm going to tell you prior to the drawers. Hold on.
Let's get prior to the drawers.
Prior to the drawers.
What else she got in mind?
Look,
Those are my drawers.
them your drawers.
Nah,
We
because
auctioning my
Got
drawers.
proof, right? Shit.
yeah.
They just look like hers. We got his and hers.
Oh, Lord, that's weird.
Hey, yo.
Hey, listen, you got to do what you got to
20
do.
years ago.
Right.
Possible.
Under rules, everybody, listen, man.
I straighten up now. What smell good?
Was her drawers smelling good?
Oh, he said everything about Madonna was A-OK.
Oh,
He said
Her
everything.
hygiene is good.
Yeah, no, yeah, you mentioned that.
I can't shit on the hygiene.
No.
No, she don't have
He
hygiene
said
issues.
no. No. Peter don't
she
play
didn't
that
have no
shit.
hygiene
That's
issues.
been said.
Peter don't play that. Look.
She never had hygiene issues when I was around her. Hey,
Right.
Unless y'all know something
And
else.
listen, no, that's the motherfucking reason why you auctioning up them panties. You can't be auctioning on stinky panties.
Yo, I say hold on to them drawers for a couple of more years.
Nah, we
Wait till
got
she
that.
croak and then
Right?
sell
No,
them
you
shit.
know
That
how many
DNA
years
on
he
it.
be holding on? He was in jail for 21 years.
Right,
nigga.
so, but they might be
How
worth
many more
if
years?
she
No,
died.
them
When she
motherfuckers
died,
is
it might
ready
be
right
worth more.
now.
I might die.
Right. You don't know who going first.
He said, I need that money
Right
now.
Get your motherfucking
Yeah.
money. Get what you respect because, all right, so
Yeah.
in the relationship with Madonna, that's where you met the old lady. Hold on, what was the
Arlene,
AKA
fat-
the snake,
Fat
the snake,
snitching
right?
Bitch,
The
Whitman.
snake.
Who's the snitching bitch? Who
The
wait?
snake. So
The
listen,
snake.
Okay.
this old lady came up to Peter
Read me the book.
because she
Give
couldn't.
me
No,
the book.
no, don't say
the
that
end.
because
Oh.
your assistant,
One day before.
your assistant did not remind you when
My
you had that happen.
assistant?
And
Damn
mind
it.
you, I had a whole
All
lot
right.
of shit to do
Where's that
myself.
sister at?
Shots fired.
Yeah,
She's fired.
So,
I fired her. I fired her.
we no.
Yeah. I fired my assistant.
Timing was really, really, a little difficult over
Right.
the past few
I
weeks.
said this
However,
once, I said this 1,000 times before. The book is online. All you gotta
Right.
do is type in the name Peter
oh no,
Shoe.
she got it, but
So
she got it right
simple.
here. She gonna
I just
read it.
gave you one. Don't give me that.
No, we gonna promote this motherfucker. Trust and
Yes,
believe
we
that
is,
shit.
like a motherfucker.
Cause I was really like,
Intrigued by the book.
yeah.
Yes.
And you had me laughing like, I know you snitch. You gonna watch this. You gonna read this. So don't worry. I got you. I was like, yeah, my man Peter. Yeah. No.
I need the 10% to buy the book because the snitches
Right.
ain't want to
No,
buy
fuck
it.
no. But you already know they ain't gonna buy. Right.
This
They
is
gonna
mad.
have somebody else buy that shit and then read it over. But the hell with that. That's not important. The importance is that you're here right now. But we are gonna elaborate on Miss Madonna and the situation with this old lady, aka the snake. So you had a conversation with her, and all right, she was in need. You helped her, just as a real man would have, right? And then, eventually down the line, the snake
You
kept
can say her
calling
name,
you.
Arlene.
Arlene.
Say her name.
Okay, I forgot it.
Arlene
I probably got it
Brittany.
here
Put it out
somewhere.
there.
Look,
He's
but I
Arlene
just wanted to keep continuing calling that chick the snake.
Just
So
wanted to make it more intense. That's why I called it
Arlene the snake. I want to keep the snake because I read also on the trial papers that she told you she was an informant and that you just kept talking to her. No,
Nah, you know that's not true. That's something. That's
I
something that
already
they
know
collaborate.
that was not
She
even
also
the
said
situation.
she also said she gets paid on the outcome of my conviction. So how can you get paid if I don't get convicted? So you might say anything.
Right.
That's like. If,
Oh, I knew it was
that's like
bullshit.
if-
I
that's
was like, yo, no, she
That's
did-
like if both your.
Hold
That's
on,
like
let
if
me
you
read this
two.
again.
If you two worked in a clothing store, and I'm coming to buy a suit.
Mm-hmm.
And you get paid by salary. You don't give a damn about the suit and that.
Right.
But she has to bust her behind to get me to buy the suit because
Oh, yeah.
it's
Commission.
Yeah.
So that's what she did. She's a piece of shit. But the whole thing is. What?
POS, piece of shit. Yeah, POS.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, POS, yeah.
He only been out for 2 years, my nigga. Look, even I was
yeah.
confused. Like, what
Right,
POS?
pause.
What up?
Yeah, right. I'm like,
Posse? Posse? Oh, I'm like, yo, posse. Wait, she's not with the posse. She's against the posse.
I was getting ready to throw up gang signs. I didn't know what was going
Look. Yo, rich, nigga. Look. But yeah, so yeah, that was like, I already knew that was not that right shit. Like, who the hell? And Peter is not going to be talking to this woman, and she clearly telling him she's an informant. So that didn't go down. So let me ask you, do you think that Madonna,
Yes.
she had everything to do with it? Because
you ain't
no,
asked the
wait,
question.
because
He said yes.
when that moment of you and the old lady talking, right? That was before she was upset with you when you didn't go to the video shoot.
Wait a minute.
But she, no,
I'm sorry.
wait.
I don't mean it. I don't mean to interrupt. The old lady. For those who don't know what you're talking about,
We're about to talk about it right now. The
Okay,
old
you
lady, it
explain
is
who
the
she
woman.
is?
Yeah,
Okay,
this is
okay.
where we going
We
to.
said Arlene Brickman.
No, I know that.
No,
Who
Arlene
is
Brickman
She
she?
made a
is.
book called Mob Girl.
Okay.
She told
She
her
is the
mom.
one who said him. So that's where we going into the conversation.
Okay,
Absolutely.
because the viewers
He's
don't
not
know.
the first one she took down.
I'm
too.
not the first one she
took down some gangsters. before.
So,
Oh,
but
so
what
she
I'm
was
saying
like-
is that, do you think that
made a
Madonna
career out of
clearly
shit.
had
Yes.
the whole thing set
Yeah,
up
The whole thing set up.
from the beginning?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean,
Woman
But
scorned,
why?
a woman
Why do you
scorned.
think?
A
But
woman
why is that a
scorned.
woman scorn? Because
The
he
woman-
didn't even fuck her up at that point when he met the old lady. He fucked her up like prior
because
with
Madonna
Teresa.
was working
and,
for the feds before.
Okay.
I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the only one.
This
she
is where
got.
I need to
She
understand.
got
Okay.
two. I think Madonna was working for the feds. I don't think I was the first one she told on either. So I think they might have been doing this before.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing is, Madonna put her up to it because the lady. Oh, she ain't even a lady. The trash.
Right.
The trash.
The snake.
The snake, whatever you want to call it. She probably dead by now. But anyway,
She's
she's still alive.
Yeah, I believe she's
Oh, but anyway, she testified that Madonna put it on to me.
Right.
It's in the transcripts.
Right.
So,
But then again, she also lied about you. So
yeah.
do we really know?
I mean, I believe the Madonna.
You
part.
really feel
I
that
believe
at this point?
Yeah, I mean, you could tell the lies. I mean, the lie that you caught. Like, why would I mess with her? I know she's a
Right,
informant.
exactly.
So, that's a lie. But the thing about Madonna, yeah, that's all true.
You brought her to the Ruckers. How you bring Madonna to the motherfucking Ruckers? No, she ain't show up by herself. She showed up with Mr. Peter Shoe.
I bought her everywhere. I bought her everywhere.
No,
We was looking
not
for.
you bought
we was
her
looking-
everywhere.
yeah, we
Oh,
was
I know
looking
you were looking for the video.
for videos, do the
placement,
video called
right?
The Secret, and I was supposed to be in the video, but I couldn't make it. So,
Why you couldn't make it?
Because my girl had
you was
found
trying-
out about
right,
it,
you know,
and
fucked
so I had
up
to take
that.
my girl to St. Martin's and Aruba and try to patch
Right.
things up, but the shit ain't work, so I had to cut her off too. But anyway,
But wait, we gonna go ahead.
but anyway, Madonna.
Wendy Williams blew him up on the radio.
They got another Chinese looking dude to play my part in The Secret.
And that's
You look
what
at
I
the video.
heard. Yeah.
No, I don't want you to watch the video because that'd be supporting Madonna.
Which video is it?
The joint's called The Secret. If you gotta pay for it, don't do it because that's
I
supporting
gotta
Madonna.
write this down. I'm
So
not
we gotta
paying
get
for
it
that
for free?
shit.
But it's a Chinese looking dude with bald head just like me.
That's
And
what I was wondering
and I-
because you was like,
and he
how
took my
she
spot.
got even got a motherfucking nigga
Wait,
who
so you
look
say
like me?
you Chinese and what?
Black.
And black.
I'm black and Chinese.
So that's what. Oh,
Who's the Chinese one?
your
My father
dad.
was.
But you know why I knew? Because your mother was cooking collard greens and mac and cheese. So that's when no, ain't no Chinese. Well, nowadays you go to that Chinese spot, the motherfuckers cooking pizza and Spanish food. No, yes, absolutely. But we're talking
Mexican
about the
shit, I don't know
90s.
what
We're
to
talking
say.
about the 90s, and I was trying to connect.
My mother
to
and
who
father
you
cooked
are.
together. So with the collard greens and macaroni and cheese, then my father put cat in there.
You
Right.
should play too
So I
much.
can't- that's a-
No, look. No, but I was trying to connect to who you are, and I was reading, and I was like, oh, okay, mother's black. All right, I was trying to figure out who,
Just a
you
little
know,
bit of dog.
connect the dot. Dun, dun, dun. So your daddy was cutting up the cat.
No, I'm just playing.
I know,
We just joking.
I know.
But anyway, yeah, my mother was black.
No, she
And
is black.
She's
She's
still
still right.
Nah, she might be. My God might have made her another color. He might have made her a purple angel or something. We don't know.
Right.
So I don't know
Either
what's
way.
going on, but she's watching me.
Absolutely.
And my father's up there, probably making lo mein and stuff for people. Egg rolls and
Yeah.
special
That
wonton
must have
soup.
been a hell of a...
It's really, I mean, like, when you look at relationships, black and Chinese, and, like, you really...
My goddaughter's
They call me black,
Usually-
but they really call me Blackanese.
Jamaican.
The husband
Blackanese.
is black. yeah.
Blackanese.
Blackanese, yeah.
My goddaughter... My goddaughter
Right on,
is
sister.
Chinese Jamaican.
Yeah, so
Yang yang, white on.
Yeah, you stupid.
one dumb fuck.
You know what though? Looking at your pictures back in the days, I see it though.
We see it?
Man, Peter.
I'm like, well, he kind of do look Chinese.
Yo.
He was a problem. He was showing his ass back in the day. Hey, nigga, I'm fly. I got the tree.
That's when light skin was in, right? That's when light skin was in. Hold up.
We have a phone call.
Oh, we got a phone call?
Phone
No.
call. No. Oh, Al trying.
And
That's Al trying to call us.
They are. Chinese and black people are beautiful creatures. Yes. You remember?
He was misunderstood back then.
Yeah, Flo was Chinese. His mama was Chinese, right?
I learned to speak English real quick.
You stupid.
I speak good right now.
I think he was born speaking English.
Pay first. Chill, homie.
Y'all do.
All right, let's go back. Let me get to my black side. Yo, what's up, my
Yeah.
peoples? Yeah, man, I got my niggas with me. We chill,
wait,
you know.
yo,
Black Lives
listen.
Matter. Black
You
Lives
speak
Matter.
Chinese or no?
Huh?
You speak Chinese?
One dumb fuck.
No, I mean for real.
Yeah, for chicken wing,
understand
pa
a little bit.
fa
You
I understand a
understand?
little bit.
Nihama.
Yeah.
man.
Stop making
Joey
stuff
Gang.
up.
Go he
No,
fight.
they saying some
Go he
shit.
fight
They
through it.
saying some shit for real.
It's Happy New Year. Go he fight through it.
Wait, what he said?
They
Go
saying
he
some
fight through
shit.
it.
What that mean?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year? Okay.
Nihama, how are you?
Right.
Well, everybody learned that from Ni Hao
Well, you didn't answer?
Ni Hao Thailand. We got kids who watch that shit. Ni Hao Thailand be like, You know what Ni Hao Thailand is?
What you talking about, my mother?
That little Chinese cartoon, they teach you.
Who needs a cow? You need a cow? What is? Oh, you eat cow. I don't know. We poor hungry. Don't talk about food.
I don't even know where it
Well,
means.
look, you already said you eat rats, so what the fuck?
Who said they eat rat?
You said.
I said they eat rat.
You said your daddy was cooking
your
rat.
frying up
We
some
said
rat.
cat.
Oh, rat, cat, that's the same shit.
Same
If you can
shit.
eat a cat, you can
It
eat
ain't
a
the same
rat.
shit. Let me show you the difference.
What?
Meow. The
And
young one's like, no. The young one's, no.
It's like he did it.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I was getting ready to say. The
we
rat.
don't fuck with rats. All right, we don't fuck with rats.
I don't.
But we gonna fuck with some cats. All right.
Peter Shue did it.
fuck-
Peter Shue did it. Those are rats. Paul Kimball did it. Terry did it. Wayne did it. Lazarus. Those are the rats. We don't eat those.
That's a fact.
No, we don't.
We hate those.
That
Hey,
is hilarious.
we just having fun in here, you know.
Nah, yeah, for real.
I think y'all need to get back in the promoting game. Because I'm ready to turn up.
Well,
ready to
before,
turn up?
well, that's
You
gonna be
dan-
easy.
gonna
You
dance?
already know.
You gonna come out your dance retirement?
Yeah, I'll two-step all that. All right, I'm old school. I'm old.
All right, old school. All right.
Yeah, I
But y'all gonna
don't
play
be
that
believing that ass. Look, her ass gonna be like,
She gonna do her Mary J.
No, I'm old.
look, you gonna see her.
You throwing some
She go-
Marvin
she
Seed.
No, she is old school for
Yeah,
real.
I'm
She
Very
gonna dance
old
with. She gonna dance with Walker.
Like,
I told my kids I'm gonna be in the club with an oxygen tank.
Okay.
I ain't gonna
Let me
be in no
turn it
club
up.
with no oxygen tank.
I am.
But I will be on the motherfucking dance floor, whether it's the living room, the motherfucking bedroom. I don't want to be in no club.
What about the new spot?
no
the
oxygen
romper
tank.
room.
The romper room. What is that?
I see Kim and Peter and Terry.
They
Yeah.
never said my name
Hey.
though.
The romper
But Della,
room.
hello.
Nobody ever said Della.
Because
what?
we gotta make a new romper
It
room
was
for
a black name
Della.
because it was a black name.
Yeah. Kim was like, you know,
Regular.
like even people were like, your name Kim?
Kimberly.
Kim, and my name is really Kimberly.
And I see Kimberly.
We need more 3 more hours because they going personal. We ain't even getting to the interview. I gotta call River now, man.
Oh,
Heard
please.
that, Al.
You got
All right, so let's speak back on Madonna.
Okay.
What you finna do with these drawers, bro? Cause you got them back now, right?
Well, we're gonna auction them. We're gonna have an auction date soon, so it's gonna be publicized. And like I said, we got a big conference coming up, and you'll hear about it. All the magazines, newspapers, everybody's gonna be there. So we're gonna talk about all that Wednesday. And
Wednesday. Where's this being held at?
it's a
Can't say.
private place. Nah. Where is it?
But you
actually?
could
I
tell
don't
us
even know.
off
Terry
there.
knows.
Shit.
Oh, you could give us
It's
a
at,
private
Terry.
invite.
Gotta have it.
Gotta
That's
have
the
it.
name of the auction house per se.
So
Oh.
57th Street and what?
57th Street between 3rd and Lexington.
And this is Wednesday.
It's out to the public.
Okay,
Is
This
it
Wednesday
for the
coming up or next one?
It's gonna be open to the public.
It's open for the public?
No, it's not really open for the public.
It's
All
not.
right,
It's
but
a
we could
conference.
come.
Stop by.
It's a
if you
conference.
want.
But we
You
could
can
come.
by. Yeah, it's a conference. You could come by.
Okay.
A press conference means anybody could come and ask questions.
Like I said, they could come by,
Yeah, everybody could
but
come
it's not
and ask
open
questions.
to the public.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a private,
And is this
Absolutely,
Wednesday?
as it should
What
be.
time?
Yeah.
11 o'clock.
So we're gonna connect before.
Yeah, y'all got my number. Y'all can keep in touch with me. And I'll tell you what's going on.
Have your cameras rolling.
Right.
Already. This is gonna be interesting.
I mean, this whole evening already has been
The whole
interesting.
situation is interesting because it's like all this controversy over panties. Like, like
Well, you know
damn.
what? You gotta do what the fuck you gotta do, especially if she done put your ass in jail for 21 years,
What am I
right?
supposed to do with that?
So look,
What else supposed to do with
somebody gonna buy them. Oh, somebody gonna buy
I did
them. They're
21
gonna be
years.
a
I did
lot of
21
people,
years. I should
right?
get
So
something
you
for
have
that.
to absolutely.
Yeah, you know.
Absolutely.
Maybe she'll buy them back. That 30 million.
Well,
ain't
didn't
bad.
you
Right.
say she could reach out to you?
Yeah, she
could
could buy.
holler at
She
you.
could buy 'em for 30
What?
million.
30 million?
Yeah.
I was about to say, how much would you ask for? 30 million?
21 years for 20 million for every year I was in jail.
I don't think she wants them
And
drugs.
9 million.
You think
for
she
the,
want them
Oh
drugs?
no!
A
I mean,
DNA's on
it
it.
took a long time for
A
her
DNA's
to.
on it.
I mean, it had. Obviously, she didn't want them
Punitive.
released,
I-
so it had to be some shit that you had to deal with her
DNA's
about
on
it,
it,
right?
so a DNA's on it, so she's not gonna want her DA running around because it might be a million little Madonnas running around. So
played too much.
I'm sure she's gonna.
I
be
heard
into-
that was like one of the main
a
key
gripe,
points
yeah.
that she wanted to have a kid by you.
Yeah, she wanted to have a baby by me, and
So little Lourdes or whoever would have been yours.
Lord
yeah,
is.
the first
That's
baby.
the first baby,
The first
right?
baby would have been mine.
But it wouldn't have
I didn't
been
wanna
named
do it.
Lourdes.
I was like, nah, I couldn't.
Hell no.
Nah,
That'd have been a cute baby, though.
No, she told
Nah.
me the name. She told about the
Maybe.
name. It wouldn't have been Lourdes. But the whole thing is, the thing was, you know, at that time I wasn't into snow bunnies, so.
Ew.
So I didn't want
You was
that.
for the sisters?
Right on.
Yeah, like he was not about the whiteness.
I like to
So
know.
how you end up with her?
Because let me tell you.
I don't mind mingling. Neither.
From what I heard, you know what
you
that
tell me?
person said. Look, I mean, he was already in the business. He was already popular. He was already, you know, his name was ringing bells and stuff. And then this chick coming out to him, and then he's used to being the manipulator, the man, and this chick come out from nowhere and she kind of flipped it on you, right? Real talk. Let's keep it funky.
I mean,
let's keep it funky.
She saw me. She wanted me, and she felt she was going to come.
Right, but you came back strong. But at first, he was like, "Oh, I can't talk to this one like I do the other ones." Am I right?
No, that's not true. I talk to everybody the same. You read the
No,
know
you
that's
talk
right.
to everybody the same. But what I am telling you,
read it from
is
the book. I need some evidence. I don't believe I said that. Terry J.
Quote it.
What I'm saying is that
What
you
did
was
I
like,
say?
hold up, she was kind of slick. All I'm saying is that she was heat to your game.
Well,
because she
She made a move one day and stopped me from blocked me from getting this Chinese.
Oh, the
girl.
Chinese chick.
Yeah, but
no,
that's
we
the only
already.
thing. That's the only thing she.
No,
was
and
on top of
but
it.
that's what made you realize, like, okay, she's on point. So let me no, I'm not taking the Land Rover. I'm not taking the Range Rover. I'm taking the Benz. I'm taking the converter. I'm out. You're not gonna tell me when I gotta come. So all I'm saying is that at first,
Oh, so that's when
she had you fucked
that's when I
up.
had my nuts back.
She had you fucked up, right? See,
I told her what
your
I'm
nuts
doing,
was
yeah.
up in the sack.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
all
I
right,
came
there was
back.
in one.
See,
You
I
ain't
came
had
back,
two.
right?
You
I
only
did
had
it.
one.
I hit it with the
Yeah,
jab.
see,
One nut.
yeah. Fuck with
The other
Madonna.
one had the
You
clothes
only
fit.
had one. Look,
The other one had the clothes fit.
look.
Hold on. I'm only gonna do this one time. Let me stand with shit out.
So yeah, you got your nuts back because you had to.
Damn.
Like, okay.
I got my nuts back.
So wait, don't fucking with Madonna. That's like,
No, I'm good.
you're like, oh shit. I know you had to be like, damn. Like, all right, that's a big one.
She wasn't nothing to
The
me.
bet.
Nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
Same regular girl because I don't.
I know growing up,
know, I
and you
don't-
hear Madonna like a virgin,
Still
all that.
nothing.
You be like, this is the bitch. She's a shit.
It's other women out there
It
that
never,
was the
it never
celebrities.
once was like.
There was
oh,
other women out there, the celebrities that I could speak about, but I'm not going to do it because they never told on me. But Madonna wasn't the only one celebrity that tried to get with me.
Got you.
So my thing is this, you know, she's just a regular woman to me. You know,
So you never once felt
Never
like,
idolized her.
wow, I'd have made it. Like this is the chick. Like this
never
is the
idolized
bitch.
her nothing.
Never?
I never, nah.
No, not saying you
I thought-
idolized
I
her,
thought-
but
I
you were
thought we-
trying to get out of the game and you were trying to do something different, and
well,
this
that was
may have been an
different.
opportunity,
That's different.
correct?
Trying to wash our money,
Right.
But that has nothing to do with me.
And that's where
like bowing
she
down
flipped
to
it
her.
on you.
She was bowing down.
No,
to
I
us.
was saying like that's for anybody that's
An
in the
icon.
hood to fuck with somebody like Madonna would be like, whoa, like
Nah.
I'd have made.
But when
like,
I go to Vegas,
you already
If
know.
you're not starstruck, it means
I'm
nothing.
not starstruck.
Right.
That's-
I was going to Vegas, Soul Train Awards, all that stuff, and the celebrity women were sitting on me, and I don't put their name out there, but
Right.
a lot of them was. And my thing is this, you know, I didn't need no money.
Hey,
Keeping it 100 with Kim and Della. Who's on the line?
Yeah, it was good, man. Shouting out my thug Lazarus, man. It's a premiere, you feel me?
Who's
What?
this?
Who's this?
It's Corbin from Ace Tech. Shouting out my man Lazarus.
Oh, Lazarus. Okay.
Who's that? Oh, all right,
What's
all
up?
right.
What's up?
He all
That's
the way on the
what's up.
sideline, but that's what's
Where
up.
you calling from?
That's what's up, Lazarus.
I'm calling from New York.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's
shout
the
out
bro.
your man right here. Let him get on real quick. Let him say what's up. Say what's up to your man.
Lazarus, the top dog.
What's up, G? Just showing love, you feel me? Salute.
All right.
Salute, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you for calling in. That's what's up. Love all day. All right, 100.
So the joint do work.
It worked for him.
Lazarus. He's like, hold on. wait.
Lazarus, that's a dope name. That's what's up.
I want to give
That's your birth name?
I want to give shout out to Peter Shu. Oh, my Chinese people called in.
Right.
I want to give a shout out. Peter, we have egg roll for you later.
You said 8-ball for you. Let you play too much.
What?
You said 8-ball egg roll.
We have egg rolls for you
Egg
later.
roll, this bitch. Look.
What she said? What she said?
I said 8 balls.
Egg ball. Ah, no, we have.
Hustler. slid me. I'm sorry, my fault.
No, Chinese
My
did.
fault.
Chinese did with hair on. We have
Eight
hair
balls.
on.
This nigga wants to fuck with
We have
eight
China
balls.
white. We
That
have China
shit
white.
was like, what?
Hey. Yeah, so I was never starstruck, like Paul said. So that didn't mean nothing to me. And like I said, when you get money, you get all the women. So I had all the women at the time, so I didn't care about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say we had all the women at the time. They're not just gonna be slandering my name and they don't want to step up to their plate on there.
Right, like y'all better go ahead now.
We didn't write a book.
That's all right. Well, you should have.
No.
I didn't write the book either.
It's about the Peter Shoe story, not about moi.
All right.
Don't do that. Don't step out now. Don't do that.
Nah, it is though. It's
Peter Shoe and his clique is his clique.
Shit about me being a hoe and all that.
He said I put all that in the book,
But wait.
it makes the book hot, right? I
He
mean,
the one was doing all the fine dining.
You want me to tell you about what you did with the fire?
Nah.
I got a story on him.
Let's hear it.
No, we ain't gonna do that. That would be snitching. That would be snitching.
I ain't snitching, but we gotta bring him on the show on his own so we can talk about it.
Right.
We ain't got no wide tail hats on right this
Look.
Yeah, but I was never starstruck and so I'm into, I just love beautiful women. So they was, and my girl don't even know what I like, but she think I like big butts and stuff. But I like beautiful face, and I like sexy legs. So that's what I'm into.
I heard ow.
So
Right.
That's what back in the day all the way up. So if they had a pretty face, that's the first attraction. And then I see how their personality is, because a lot of pretty girls got shitty personalities.
You
but
can't. Right.
they got
That shit don't mean nothing.
I
Right.
kick them to the curb. But,
Right.
to get in a circle with me, you got to go through something.
So let me ask you something. All right, so you've been gone 21 years. You've been out 2 years. What do you think about the way women are today than before you got locked up? Because now today, if you ask me, every bitch is fake. Goddamn near. Every bitch is fake. But their body's fake. They digging for money. They full
feel
of
they
shit.
have to do their bodies over and stuff, and they don't have to do that. If to me, I like the old school girls, the ones that had. That's why I don't deal with nobody new. I deal with people I knew.
Right.
So I like the woman that is naturally, what you call it, body wise and everything. I mean, if they do something, I'm not gonna hate them for it, but I'm just saying my preference. I like long hair, and things like that. So.
I can't with
No.
You play too much, sister. You play too much, sister.
I didn't say long hair. I said
natural hair. Natural hair.
Look, I know. That's that Peter Shoe shit.
Hold up.
That's that Peter Shoe shit.
No. See, hold up. Time out, cause see the mic's something wrong with the mic. I said.
The natural shit.
Are you gonna let me say it?
Yeah, say it.
I said either long hair, short hair, Peter Shoe,
don't care. All right. Let's keep it running. He said long hair, short hair, don't care. All right.
It was my mic. Something wrong with my mic.
Listen, I snatched this shit off. That shit get real. I'll snatch it off and get real. Shit, look. My peacock hair. Go ahead.
Wait, he said like the nice legs, and you was like, ow. So, I mean, you can't have everything. Right.
Hey.
But he fucked
We like,
listen. Everybody has their preferences, and
Absolutely.
there's nothing wrong with short hair. There's a lot of beautiful women with short hair.
clean it up, Peter. Clean it up.
You got Halle Berry. You got Jada Pinkett. There's a bunch of Nia Long. I love them all.
You got Della Reese.
Yeah. And then you got the nice long hair girls like Della Reese.
No, my hair is not long. This is a wig.
Damn.
But baby, I got my shit in a bar. My shit is sick. Don't do that. It's not
underneath
long.
long?
It's in a bar.
Oh, it's just ain't washed. Oh, it's okay. No, but I'm just playing. I don't care. I mean, my preference is my preference, but every man's the beauty's in the eyes of the beholder.
Right.
But
exactly.
my thing is this: I just tell you what I like. I'm keeping it real.
Right.
So but a lot of people, it's like my girl thinks I like dark skinned women, and that's not true.
She light skin?
She light skin.
Okay.
So I like light skin. She's Dominican.
Okay.
So I like light skin girls.
Light skin is making a comeback.
Light skin.
Since I'll be sure, I mean, whatever.
Yo,
He's washed. He's fat and ugly. He's washed.
No, you better look at Sammy Sosa. You see what he look like now?
I don't know. I think the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Darker the berry, sweeter the juice.
That's what I say.
Oh, well, I'm black over there. Let me show you. I'm Chinese up top. My berry is dark.
Beef and broccoli. I mean, all right, whatever. Beef and broccoli. Put the hot oil. I like hot oil.
I'm really black. From the waist down, I'm black.
Oh Lord.
Nah, not even just that. You are black, like dead ass, like your whole soul, your spirit, everything, your hustle, your everything about.
Yeah, that's how I told.
And that's
what's up, nigga?
So wait.
No.
You already know.
But that's why I knew your mother was black. I was like, oh.
My mother,
shit.
what?
Your mother's black.
No, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
2,000 more questions, ass. You better
No,
get your.
I don't. But.
Hey. Keeping it 100 with Kim and Della. Who's on the line?
Hey, the problem. This is Devon. I'm the life in the building. How's Peter's shoe?
Divine, about time.
Peter's shoes, all right. What's up?
You all right? Oh, peace, brother. How's everything going? How the book doing?
Man, you set me up, man, with these interviews, man. These girls is crazy, man.
Yo, Kevin Childs just said what's up.
And why you ain't tell me it was a Kevin Childs event?
Huh? I didn't hear you.
Kevin Childs.
Why you ain't tell me you was at a Kevin Childs
It's not
event?
a Kevin Childs.
I didn't even know Kevin was gonna be here. I just found out that he had something to do with everything.
That's my partner. You set me up out here. They got one lady over here to jump on me.
We promoting that book all the way, man. The life of the party. That's what we doing.
And I'm promoting I Am the Life too. The clothing line.
Yes, that's what's up.
YTL, Triangular, 33T. I promote all the clothing lines.
Right.
You know.
Absolutely, that's what we do. We show love.
Yeah, I support everybody. You know, everybody that's doing something. If they 10%, they real. I'm gonna wear their stuff. I'm gonna post it. Like this radio show, I'm gonna post that. I'm gonna talk about it. You know, I'm gonna talk about these ladies because they dogged me out.
Oh, they got it. They got deep with you.
Huh?
Yeah,
they got deep with you.
They talk about it. Felt like they was in the psychiatry office and shit. You know.
They said we was going through therapy. They was going through therapy.
I need a lawyer. I need a lawyer up here.
It's all love. It's all love.
I need a lawyer up here. They ask me real serious personal questions. You know?
Damn. So you get an interview for real.
Basically divine, right?
This ain't an interview. This is torture. Help me. Help me.
How you doing?
No, yo, you remember Pookie? Remember Pookie in New Jack City? Help me, they're gonna kill me.
Yeah. Hey, y'all keep doing your thing. I can go back in here real quick, yeah.
Hey, what time that's
I love you guys. Y'all keep doing your thing. It's from 8:30 to 10:30, I think.
All right, tell Kevin I sent my love.
I am the life. Is
Copy.
I'm the life.
I appreciate everybody. Keep doing your thing. Keeping it real 100.
Tell Kevin call me, Devon. 100.
All right, peace.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So we got about a few more minutes to
you know, overtime.
Hey, that's up to Al. We could go into overtime. We got my girl Vashuri here all the way from Atlanta. She's a female DJ. We get to break. I'm dead ass it. That's up to Al. Look.
Overtime, Al. I love
Hold on. Keeping it 100 with Kim and Della. Who's on the line?
Yo, what's good? It's Mac Bugs on the check-in.
Checking in with who?
Checking in with Lazarus and the top dawn.
Lazarus,
Uncle
you
Peter
popular,
Q.
Lazarus. Damn, you more.
Right.
He popping more than you.
That's what they do to me. This is my hour.
The youngins, huh?
The youngins.
We in here. We in the building. The House of Representatives over there.
The Bronx takeover. The Bronx takeover.
You already know.
The Bronx takeover. You already know.
What part of the Bronx you representing, bro?
I'm calling live from the booth right now.
Well, where in the Bronx you representing?
We in the South Bronx right now. I'm over here in 57 Gerard Ave.
Hey, 100.
Salute, bro.
All right.
You already know.
That's what's
Calling
up,
in,
Bronx.
checking in, shouting out my man Lazarus, the top dawn, Peter Shoe, the whole family
Okay,
top.
Peter Shoe.
You already know how we give it.
Good shout out. That's a good shout out. Okay, the
Thank
South
you
Bronx
for
is
calling
Gerard
in,
Avenue.
baby.
Alright.
100.
You already know. 100. Salute.
Good looking, bro.
All right.
All right.
Peace. So, in regards to the book, the Peter Shoe story, the life of the party, did you actually start writing that while you was in jail? And who was a part of it?
I wrote the whole book when I was in jail.
By yourself, or
Yeah.
like you had people?
Yeah,
With you?
No, I wrote it by myself.
By yourself.
Then I sent it to Terry. Let Terry edit it. Add them bullshit stories about me in there.
Oh, so he had to fuck it up. He was the one who fucked it up.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
In my defense, he wrote an autobiography. I turned it to a third-person storyline.
I know that's right.
And did what I had to do. I chopped it up, added a little pure. And
You did the damn
And
thing.
sprinkled a little something on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you know what? He was intoxicated
life.
through most of his life. Look.
Who was?
Peter.
You was intoxicated most
Cristal.
of your life.
Yeah, we used to drink
I
Cristal.
want some Cristal shit. Fuck you talking about?
Well, you got to go back to
Cristal.
1994. Get all the Cristal
With a
you
machine
want.
that I jump right in that bitch. I swear to God, I would.
And a little bit of this and a little bit
Because
of
them the
that.
good old times. In the 90s, that
Yeah,
was
but
my shit.
you know, we stand for something now, and
Nah, you do indeed.
we try to, keep us all together. And
What the fuck?
It figures.
What the fuck?
It figures.
Yeah.
Right. Peter.
that's my answer machine.
Peter.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
something you mentioned in the book, you're defined by the choices in your life.
Yeah.
So elaborate on that, because Peter, all jokes aside, like you've been through a whole lot of shit. Like you had to deal with disloyalty, you had to deal with your family, you had to deal with your mother making sure she was happy, you had to deal with all these women to make sure they was happy. At the end of the day, you still try to make sure you was happy and your peoples and everybody is good. Like, how do you elaborate on that and define by the choices that you make in your life right now,
Well,
especially after serving 21 years?
I think that quote Terry put in there, so I'll let Terry answer that. Then I'll elaborate on it. What you want? You want the water? Oh. Terry put that quote. Kim, I think Terry put that quote.
You defined by the choices in your life, because you got to. Hopefully, you'll make positive choices, and what you reap is what you sow.
Right.
So if you make negative choices, be prepared for
Negative
things to come.
Negative, right.
It's so simple.
See,
Right.
my thing is this: I keep every life simple. You know, expect the worst, hope for the best. That's how it is in life. You don't, you know, you got a lot of people wanting to be somebody else, wanting to do. You do what you can do. You know, and I'm talking about if you're gonna do something illegal, know the time you could do your homework. This way you don't tell on nobody. If you're gonna be in a relationship, try to deal with what you could deal with. You know, I have and women are so spectacular, right? All women are spectacular, so I give a salute to them because a lot of them don't get salutes.
A
like
lot
they
of
should
chicks
get.
is phony right now.
Yeah,
though.
but there's the ones
I'm
I
sorry,
know,
I just gotta
the
put
ones
it
I
out
know,
there.
the ones I know is real, and I give a shout out to them, man, and the ones I grew up with, and I give a
They
shout
don't
out.
make a lot of chicks like they do.
I give a shout out. First, I have to give a shout out to one.
Right, a lot of chicks ain't.
I have to give a shout out to Wanda Martinez.
I mean, men
because-
too, right now, this nowadays, but we're talking about just the reality.
I give a
of,
shout out to Wanda Martinez first because she's special, and not because
She sound like she ride or die.
she is a ride or die,
That's
but she's
what's up.
also, a real person and good-hearted person. I give a shout out to what I call Peter's Angels, which is to Tom Green, Dana Thomas, and Danita Davis. All of them is fantastic women doing good things, and they're gonna be successful businesswomen. And a shout out
Salute
to
to them.
Shout out to Milan. Shout out to Hazel Lutz. She was supposed to stop by here. They're all beautiful, beautiful women with beautiful personalities. So
Right.
a lot of times we need to give the good women their props.
Right.
And a lot of times we don't. And I'm serious now.
No,
So,
and now you in
Right.
a day and age. You in a day and age.
Just like
where
the
you gonna
brothers.
come across a lot of fraud.
And even the brothers,
Them chicks that just looking for somebody to pay for
yeah.
the implant.
But even the brothers,
No, I'm so serious with
Yeah.
that.
Right.
You're gonna come across a lot of them chicks that just gonna talk that talk just for you to pay for them to get
Well,
their shit done.
but I mean,
that goes with niggas too because niggas
this
brothers
is
come
gonna
at you-
talk that talk,
come
right?
at
That
you
you,
just
to
so they
get
can in
the
your
pussy,
to
right?
get
Exactly.
you-
So
No, I'm talking about when they trying to get with a brother to try to put them on. There's so many phonies out there like that. Two guys are.
But you know
Ride
what?
your
If you grew up in my day and age, we already know game.
Yeah.
Like you can't run game on me. Like sorry, bro, you
Nah,
got to go.
nah.
I already know.
I see
when a
it.
nigga run the
I
game on
see
me.
it. Sometimes
Everybody
I
sees it, right.
sometimes
I'm from the
Everybody
hood.
at
I'm from the
this table,
project.
everybody
You're not
already
gonna run
know.
game on me and tell me
Everybody
like
sees that.
I always see through it,
Fuck
but
outta
I
here.
let to see how far they can get. But then I have people that will advise me. I have people that advise me, and I'll be like, I already know what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Right.
that's just how it is.
And that's why it's good
because
to have
you was
the
gone
brothers.
so long, so at least they could school you. You know what I
but
mean?
jail, you got to be on point in jail.
You got
too.
to keep, you got to watch for them chicks, because everybody looking for an implant. That's what these chicks is about.
The brothers in jail will try to run game on you, so you got to really be, on point. But I'm blessed because people don't try me because they
My
know
little sister in
there
the
be
feds right
repercussions.
now. That shit is whack.
So I have brothers all over the United States that got love for me, and I'm talking about everywhere, and they'll contact me and keep in touch with me, and shout out to all of them too, because some of them.
And again, that just comes from who you are and what you've done, and you already proved, you know what I'm saying, your loyalty, your connections, who you are as a person, not the life of the party, but who you are as Peter Shue at the end of the day. You held your team down, and you had the majority of your team holding you back, and whoever's here right now to this day is who needs
Still
to be
holding
here.
you down,
And
right.
that's just what it is.
Right.
And a special shout out to my two boys and my daughter. My daughter's 27,
Thank
Brittany.
you, because I was going to
My
ask
two
about,
sons is 25, Brandon and Peter Shue
They
Jr.
20?
Yes.
Okay.
No, they just my siblings. My
play
son,
too much.
They just one's in Atlanta, one's in.
So are you close with the one who's down south now back?
close
Are
with all
you
three of
back
them.
again? Okay, good.
I love
No,
all
I
of
mean, I know there was a distance.
Yeah, we were distant
you
for
know,
a minute,
so
but
everything is
he came and
good,
lived with me
and you
for a little
connecting
while.
and you
Oh, you did?
getting
Yeah,
he's
that,
back in Atlanta
getting
right
that
now.
shit back. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
my sweetheart,
That's
my
what's up.
daughter's my sweetheart. So
Good.
they all going to be in the company when we open
Oh,
up our
absolutely.
future companies
I-
next year. Next year we going to do a clothing line. We're going to do the music thing. We're gonna do a lot of things next year, but we're waiting on this.
All
I
right.
like to get one project done before I go to the next. So we.
So
got
what's your next project? Because I heard you want to do another book called Sexual Preference. Are you going to work on
No,
that? Or
that's
you going to
already
do
done.
something else?
Those are
It
screenplays.
is.
Oh, that's a done deal?
These are screenplays though. We're not doing no more
Okay.
books. It's Sexual Preference,
Nice.
Forbidden Love, What Men Die For, Choices, and the Peter Shue story.
Nice.
And there's a couple more, but those are ones that's
So what's the next
sold
thing? I
soon.
know you said movie, and you don't want to elaborate too much on that because you know all those vampires
gonna
out there
do-
want to
we gonna
suck
do
your
the-
blood.
after
So
we get the
you
movie
say
deal-
what you need to say,
After we
but
get the movie deal done, then we're gonna move on to the music and the clothing line.
okay,
And the others, I got something else, $1 billion project, but I'm gonna wait until
right
until
it's necessary.
until we
Yeah,
put it
shit.
together. But
about
y'all
to
gonna
pop
know about
off.
it. Y'all gonna know about it. But,
Okay.
I didn't sit in front of the TV sets in jail and watch BET and all that.
And
Right,
waste
you
time.
did some
I was in my
research. You were
cell.
still
I was in my cell studying my next move because I knew I couldn't come out here and sell drugs no more.
right,
So I had to go to the next phase.
especially after 21 years.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah, they
You
It
doing
wasn't
the right
this
thing.
like I was
That's
back
how
in
you
the
go
day.
about that shit.
A lot
Hey,
of people
Facts.
big change.
A lot of people
Absolutely.
don't know.
All right, but if you need actresses, we here right here.
You're
I told
acting.
you, y'all are 20 years
You're
old.
acting now. I'm not happy with it.
Every time the
Call
bottle
me.
pop,
You just
my-
mad because
give
we
my
put your
number.
ass on a spot.
You put me
Get
on
my
the
number.
spot.
Mm, right.
Hey, I've been on
Thank
the
you,
spot all
Terry.
my life.
I'm listening to
So
Terry.
the whole thing is,
Look.
Terry's going. We gonna give it to Terry.
We're
later
gonna give
on.
it Terry.
I say
We gonna let
I'll add his book.
We gonna let
DJ
him-
Vasilius close this out, but before we do close it out, again, I mean, you guys have all been through a lot, and we're gonna talk about the loyalty. But before we wrap it up, if you guys want to say something to our young brothers or just in general, what we're gonna do
Young
next?
promoters,
What's
everybody.
what's your next move? Also, where they could buy the book again, and all those things. Like, let's just wrap it up and connect.
Yeah, I like to say, please, buy the book. There's a
Okay.
lot of knowledge in the book.
Where can they purchase the book?
One thing at a time. There's a lot of knowledge in the book.
Yes.
There's a lot of things that you could learn. You don't have to come from an urban environment to read the book and understand what's going on in the book. The book is very educational.
It is.
And it's a hell of a message to the youth and people in the street life.
In general, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, the main message is, if you can't do the
Crime.
time,
Right.
don't do the crime.
There you go.
Right.
Right. Basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're not promoting the street life or anything like that.
No,
We're
'cause it
telling
was
you
hard.
to go to school, get a job, read a book, whatever. But do something positive in your life. Because what we was talking about in the book happened years ago, but it's a stepping stone to you realizing that you don't have to go through what my cousin went through.
Right.
Because everything out here today is like prisons are full of people from the urban environment, and it's so easy to get locked up, and it's hard to get out, and a lot of us don't think before we do what we do. We hurt family members, friends, girlfriends, lovers, kids. Your kids, they need you home. You know what I mean? They need you. So if you read the book,
right.
maybe you might get a rude awakening to what you're doing.
Tell them where you get the book at.
The book, you could get the book on our website. It's the official website for the book, famigotcha.com. You could go to amazon.com. You could go to iTunes for the ebook. You could go to Nook Books.
What's the name of the book?
You could get the book on
No,
ingramspark.com and Google Play. The name of the book is
The Life of the Party.
The Life of the Party.
The Peter Shoe Story.
That's what's up. So Peter, we're gonna go back to brother and we end up with Peter.
Kimball 2, aka Big Man. For the book, you gotta read it. That's all I can say. Because you can take your own understanding from it. And I hope the best understanding you take from it is the positive message that time stands still for nobody.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
Evolution is a must.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So get what you got to get out of this life and make sure that it's right. Stay loyal, and things will happen for you.
You heard?
You know, I want to give a shout out to the Kimball clan.
Lazarus, you want to say something?
Boom. Hunts Point for life.
Right. South Bronx.
Facts.
Go ahead,
Lazarus.
Lazarus, throw your shit in there, bro.
Y'all already know. I just want to give a shout out to my Uncle Peter Shoe. Y'all already know. Make sure y'all follow his book. Make sure y'all follow everything he talk about. One of my big influences as far as coming to music. Want to thank Access Radio for allowing me to come up here.
You already.
Hopefully y'all get to hear my single and all that. I want to shout out my crew, the House of Representative, Mighty Thor, Money Man, Fat Joe Brother. Those are both my sponsors. Shout out to Success Clothing, E-Press Tees. Y'all already know, and the Bronx Takeover.
Right.
Say no more. That's basically it, and just to shed love to everybody. Y'all
Big
know,
man in the back,
holiday.
he said no. You good?
He's
good. So Peter, sure, if you could close it out, again.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you all for having us. It was a nice interview.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it, and I know a lot of people look up to me, and a lot of people want to follow my life, but I don't really want people to go to jail, so I hope they really think about what they're doing before they commit themselves to anything. But no, that if you do get in trouble, keep it real, man. Stay part of the 10%.
Stay true to the game.
Don't get trapped up, don't get caught up in the rat game.
Uh-huh.
And know that, you can always contact me, and it's easy to get in touch with me if you need help or advice, because that's what I do. I educate the young brothers now. And
Guys, your voice is deep like a motherfucker.
I educate the young brothers and sisters, and I try to show them love, and to know me is to love me. So if you come around me, then you see the love that I have for my peoples, and especially the ones that is not telling. But we need to do more for the homeless people
and the community,
the kids,
yes.
Our people,
the kids, our people that been all people, all lives matter. Forget that, everybody.
All lives matter, but our people go through struggle.
Listen, there's people in other countries that suffer worse than us. So we have to take care of everybody. And, the thing is, when it comes to that racism stuff, instead of worrying about the racism, you better worry about what's going on behind our backs, because there's a lot of things that's going on they're trying to kill us. They're trying to keep us locked up. They're trying to do a whole bunch of things, and it's on the minds. They can't take that from you, so you have to be smart and stay two steps ahead of the game, like you play in the chess game.
Right.
So when it comes to our children that was child molested or whatever, go to the hospital and see them in the hospital. You ain't got to know them. Go and just say hi to them. That love will really help them pull through the situations, in hospitals and homeless people. Give them $1. You can spare $1.
Right.
Give everybody, because they need coats and stuff out there. I
because
get so
the thing
depressed
is,
when I
like,
see
no
them
matter
on the street.
what, you see somebody out there, we all have a story. Everybody has a story.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you can only do for so much as well too. You
Try
know
this
what I mean?
one
You
time.
don't give somebody $2 a year. You
Try
can't
this
get the
one
next
time.
person up the street.
Try this. This is what I tell the young brothers that want to bust that gun. Mm-hmm. Try helping an old lady up the steps one day with her groceries. Try giving $1 to a person that's starving.
Right.
You will get more of a rush than shooting somebody in the head and take them out.
Help me up the stairs with my groceries.
Don't get in no situations that's minor where you can avoid it by just talking about it or walking away. Don't get in a situation where you feel somebody step on your foot and you just got to shoot them.
Right.
And, the things that's going out there now is crazy, because you robbing people for a $30 jacket or whatever. You know, come on.
Karma's a bitch.
Right.
Yeah,
it hits you back.
we
And
need-
that goes whether you're doing good or bad.
You know-
So it comes around.
You know
right.
what? Life is a struggle regardless, especially if you're from the
We
hood.
have to take care of
It's
the
a struggle.
kids, man. The kids.
We
is
all
the
got to
future.
go through our
Absolutely.
shit.
They're
You
the
know,
future, so
Absolutely.
we need to really come together. We need to come together.
You know what, though?
As people.
It don't even matter. Light skin, dark skin, we all going through it. We all
Listen.
going through it. Because I say like this. I say like this all the time. If Slake shit pull up, we all on that bitch.
No, it's not light skin and dark skin.
No, because people have issues with light skin, dark skin. It don't matter. It don't matter because at the end of the day, if a slave shit pull up, we all on that bitch. Well, I'm going out with a fight.
I don't judge.
I
I don't know.
I ain't going on
The way
that
I am.
like that.
The way I am, I don't judge a person by the color of their skin. I judge a person by their heart.
Right.
You know
And that's
what I'm
what
saying?
all.
I don't care what color
But
you
that's
are.
that's you though. A lot of people
Puerto Rico
go
just
by.
found out they black.
Oh, please.
But wait, I've been preaching that for years, bro.
Listen.
Because my
I can't wait to
grandparents is
finish my
African
poem
black.
about that.
So
shit.
I'm like,
we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
done
whole
went
nother
through
show.
that. But yeah, right. We're gonna have to bring you back, bro.
Right.
But at the end of
But
the
yeah,
day, you know
regardless,
what? It was
like-
a pleasure having you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
And thank you for sharing your story.
Okay.
Right.
You still taking
And when
the
you
seat?
get, let us know how much
What?
you get for them.
Nah,
take
you
the seat?
listen. You the motherfucking bowler. You better pull
Wait,
that mink out that
but let us
motherfucking
know.
trunk.
Let us know.
Look.
Let us know how much you get for them
No,
drugs.
that nigga still got.
We gotta bring you
look.
back.
Baller.
Hey,
Shout out
listen,
Baller.
all I eat is seafood, so let's go.
Okay.
Vasuri?
Okay. Well, you don't see no
Let's
food,
take
so I
us
guess you
out.
ain't eat nothing.
You damn sure right.
Yo, that's what's
Hey,
up. But
listen,
y'all
I
need
ain't
to
got
get
no
these
food
parties
stamps
going.
either. Otherwise, we go to
We're gonna get the
motherfucking
parties
24-hour
going.
seafood
We're gonna come back
spot.
and do another interview with you when we
Yes.
get settled down.
You already.
And you know, I'm tired of seeing Al every interview I go to. Let me find out he owns every company in New York.
On the low.
My
On the
ladies,
low.
Keeping it 100,
Yo,
hood to the hood. We
It don't make
all
a
on
difference.
Al.
It doesn't make a difference if I go to Yugoslavia. This nigga Al in there.
He on
Right.
everything.
And then he on the
He
low.
got everything.
He just on the low.
He
like,
got
you know,
everything.
like,
Facts.
yeah, I ain't want to say nothing.
That's what he says. He says,
I just want to
he
see
says,
me here.
He say, good seeing you again, shoot. I was like, damn, what the hell you doing in
Like, what you
Yugoslavia?
doing?
I said, yo. He said, yeah, I own this building right here. You're just
Right. Y'all just get here. Y'all good. Y'all
Shout out
good.
to
Yeah,
him.
you can have.
Shout out
You
to him
heard us out,
because
man.
shout out's a good brother.
Oh yeah, shoot. No, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going
Get the
nowhere.
signing before you slide out.
Listen.
Come on, Rashuri. Let's take him out. Do it for the ladies.
Hey,
All
for the
them
ladies.
ladies he done fucked over. Look.
What?
I ain't mad at you. Hey, I ain't mad at the game.
I
I'm
don't.
just glad I was a little bit younger at
I
that
don't speak
time.
English. I don't speak English. My family come every year. We come every year to the United States. I don't.
Alright, so this is
I love y'all. I love y'all. I don't come. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is Lazarus, the top don right here.
Hey, oh shit. Let's go.
Your boy Lazarus, Top Dog,
Thank you.
House of Representatives. Shout out to Mighty Thor,
Those bugs,
Money
that is
Man.
mine.
Stop and then swerve, swerve, swerve. No doubt, I'ma swerve on, I'ma swerve on, I'ma swerve on him. Yo, the dawn back. So tell me what's the word, kid? I'm back in these streets, yeah, on my swerve mix. I'm rolling low, and 187 is your verdict. Murder was the case that they gave me, I'm still swerving. In the same beat, I bang stone, yes, I remain G. No prison cells can even contain me. My name Laz, but damn, I'm not the same beast. All these artists whack, all I hear is bad raps and these strange beats. How they about to get the word on them when I pump fake? Then I start to really swerve on them, move around. Like your man got a bird on them, walk around. Like he got the sour smelling herb on him, OT. Like your homie got the work on the swerve. Stop and then swerve. See me on the block, then I stop and then swerve. Homie look like he be popping them birds, no doubt. I'ma swerve on him, I'ma swerve on him. Homie walk around like he got a damn bird on him, swerve. Stop and then swerve, swerve. Stop and then swerve. I'm back. Swerving in the fast lane, I got the industry calling out my last name. My flow like Percocet, the way it suppress pain. You know I'm the best, man. When I swing the hammer, I keep the best aim. BPS, damn, I let my set bang. Dropping this fire music, how I express pain. And don't be mad at me, why? Cause I'm the next king. Slash flyer than a jet plane. One shot out my gun, I'll make your set change. The house is the label, top down is the game. We the next ones up to get the record played. All I need is 10 verse to help my family to get away. Here to bring the Bronx back just to put the record straight. Swerve. Stop and then swerve. See me on the block, then I stop and then swerve. Like he be popping them birds, no doubt. I'ma swerve on him. I'ma swerve on him. Homie walk around like he got a damn bird on him. Swerve. Stop and then swerve. Swerve. Stop and then swerve.
With the backstroke, my hormones jumping like a disco. I be popping ish like some Crisco, and all you gotta say is miss it go. And when you say go, I won't move slow. Suck it to me, ooh suck it to me like you tell me to. I can take it like a pro, you know. Do a long throw with the backstroke. My hormones jumping like a disco. I be popping mess like some Crisco. All you gotta say is miss it go. But when you say go, I won't move slow. No. So I decided to go, swing it in my direction. I'll be out of control. Let's take it to perfection. Just you and me. Let's see if you can bring the nasty out of me. Suck it, ooh, suck it to me like you done it too. I can take it like a pro, you know. Do a long throw with the backstroke. My hormones jumping like a disco. I be popping mess like some Crisco. All you gotta say is miss it go. And when you say go, I won't move.